Okay, great. So we will just start right away. So I'm going to pull up the agenda. One sec. And then, by the way, if you want to catch up with like the interactions of others, I'm just going to share the YouTube um, live stream in the chat so that you can also get access to that. All right. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the finale. whatever I want to call it, opening closing ceremony or live presentation for GenZ Hackfest powered by Sales Senator Abiru Innovation Labs. Um, and then we've had a very fun time building 3 days of building and collaboration and all of this fun stuff. So what we will be doing on this call is to allow the team leads to present their projects, and then the judges are also on this call, and then they will be assigning scores. So I mean, from the agenda, so we've completed the intro music session, and then so I'm just going to explain the presentation method. All right. So every team would have at least 5 minutes to kind of talk about what they've done, and kind of just like pitch themselves. And then after 5 minutes, we would have 2 minutes for the question. I mean, for the judges to ask feedback and to ask questions that may be needed. So the time is going to be you'll be alerted when your time is up, so that you can definitely round up. And because we have like a couple of projects, we have so many projects here, over 20 plus projects that have to do this presentation. So we're not going to spend too long explaining how it's going to go. I'm sure a lot of people are already familiar with it. You come on board, pitch what you've done. The judges will have like 2 minutes to ask you feedback, to give you feedback or ask questions based on what you presented, and then they'll do you scoring. So yes, that's just it. So we're going to jump right into it, and then we'll start with the first thing. 1 second. And if you have any question, if you are very still unsure, you can just leave a message in the chat, and then one of the committee managers will try to answer that.
Okay, so I just got like a message from this internal chat here. Someone is asking what should be the content of the presentation. So basically, like you don't have to be too professional or just like too complex. Just make it simple. So you can share your screen, talk about what you've built. You share your screen, give us a live demo, and the judges are going to ask questions. And as the judges are asking questions, we have someone on site here that is checking the GitHub repository, the code structure, and everything. So it doesn't have to be like too professional because obvious, like this is the first time for a lot of people.
The phenomenon. I think you're muted. You're trying to stop.
Yeah, so I kind of muted myself because I explained to someone that was asking what should be the content of the presentation.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Sure. So I'm just going to. I think we've already shared this earlier on Slack. Basically, the order of how this presentation is going to go. But I'm just going to try to share it again. 1 sec. All right. So basically, we have so many projects. We have over 28, 27 projects. Um, and then some people were in the solo while some people worked with the team. So we have Jobify, Qualet, Velo, Nifumed, Pay, Safe Pal, Derm AI, Greenify Africa, Distress, FreePad. So there are so many. So without wasting any more time, the first team would be coming up now. That is, um, sorry, I don't think I can see my screen. Can you see my screen? Okay, yeah, okay, great. So the first thing that will be coming up now is the Elite or Elite Techies. and then they are working on the project Jobify. So yeah, you can share your screen now and do your presentation. Team leader, Eli Tekis.
Okay, so is a team Jobify team? Are they in the meeting here?
That is Dara Simi. Okay, I think she's trying to talk. Hi, Dara Simi. Okay, yes. All right. So the timer would start now.
Okay, good evening. I'm Onidiluluwa from the team Elites. Yeah, and the member to share his screen is like I think he's having some issues with his um
Oh, you
internet
can see
currently. So I'm just waiting for him to share his screen.
Your screen is showing, really.
your screen.
Oh, okay, no problem.
The screen is showing.
Okay, okay.
Uh-huh. Can you see my screen now?
Yes,
No,
we
I
can.
can't see it. You can write on.
Yes,
You
you
can,
can see like your own
Okay.
picture. Just not. You can see your screen.
Can you see my screen now? Can you see Jobify now? Okay.
Yeah, we can.
Okay. Okay.
So go.
So, good everybody. Um, the Jobify platform is we as a team we sat down and and try to like look at what everybody is going through, and we noticed everybody's having problem with freelancing and getting jobs or taking jobs. So we at Jobify at Elite Techies, we create a platform where everybody is a recruiter, and everybody is also searching for job. So you are posting and you're also looking for someone to work with you. So imagine a situation where you want to work on a private project. Imagine a situation when you want to work on a private project, but you don't know, you cannot go and meet anybody online and say, oh, please, can we work on a project? But with Jobify, you can just post it and say, okay, I need a front end developer to work with me on a project. Then the um, a, a front end developer from anywhere can now click on your apply, then send an email to you, then you review the email, then accept the person to work with you. Then you guys share contact and share GitHub repository on how to work and what to work with. So I'll be showing you how to log in and how to sign up. So yeah, we have our sign up. So let me sign up as check GitHub repository on how to work. So yeah, you fill out your profile form, who you are, your location, your bio, and your skills. You fill out your
Mic check. Is it my end or we can't hear
Yeah,
you?
I think that he stopped talking or network issues.
Okay.
I guess some connection issue.
Mm. So do you want to go to the next person and then you can come back again?
Education as your portfolio.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay,
Okay, I
it's
think
back.
it's back.
So here is the yeah. Am I with you guys?
You are back now.
So
Yeah, you're back.
here is the user of the user. We have his name, his location, his job, his bio, his skills, Figma. Then now you can post jobs. When you post jobs, you can post job. Let's say um working working with let's say Django. Uh, then the requirements, let's say um Heroku. No. Then experience level, you can make it entry level. Entry level. Lagos, Nigeria. Job type. Is it remote or on site? So you need to fill that there. Then estimated salary. If it is going to be paid, you put it. If it's going to be free, you put it. Let's put free. So now this is the email to be contacted with, because we discover most people have personal emails and business emails. So we won't like you to use your personal email. You can use a business email for it. So let's use a business email. Um, let's use and you post the job. So here you have the job, backend developer created these dates. So you can
Okay, Shay, you actually time up, right? I think you have a bit of network issues, which is understandable.
when you present press apply.
Shay, can you hear
Your,
me?
your time is
I've
up.
not configured my Windows Outlook yet, so that's why I cannot show you. Um,
Yeah. So, but your time is up now.
okay.
The
Okay,
filmer is
so
going
guys,
to
sorry for like cutting you, Shay. So to eliminate any back and forth, and because like it is late in our time here, and obviously like people are joining from different places. For example, we have someone outside of Nigeria. So to eliminate the wait and everything, because some of us just ended our jobs and we need to rest, obviously. So I'm gonna be taking over and doing the presentation on behalf of the teams, because we have, I think a lot of people have network issues and all. So to eliminate things like that, I'm just going to share my screen and quickly read through their submission, then do the demo for the judges to evaluate using what we have here. Just let me know if you can see my screen.
Why is my network bad today?
Okay, so we have this project called Digestive System, and it was worked on by a single person. So what they built, Digestive System is a web augmented reality and tech solution to built to help teachers and students visualize in 3D. Students can interact with it. Okay, this is what they built. Let me try to preview what they built. I'm gonna try to play the demo video of what they built before I. Okay, this is the demo video. Okay, I don't know if this screen share allows me to for you. I don't know if it allows you to hear my audio, but I'm just gonna try to.
have built an augmented reality application called Digestive.
Let me
Of
know
course,
if
it's
you
an
can hear the
augmented reality
audio.
We
application.
can hear it.
Because
Yeah, we
Okay.
can.
um, 3D model in your space. A student can make use of it, teachers can make use of it.
So judges, you can evaluate the project in terms of like
So how
the
to go
thing you
about
think.
is to click on the view button right here, click on it, and it's going to trigger your full camera to open. Once it does, you can see the 3D model of the digestive system. You can move it around, you can turn it, you can zoom in, okay? You can do practically anything. You can move around. You can get very close to it. You can zoom out. So imagine if we all learned with this technology back then, we would have, probably become better in what we do as a student. We compete favorably well with our counterparts around the world. So this is an augmented reality web project that anyone can make use of specifically for education. Thank you.
Okay, so mainly looking at what the person built. So they built something that can help us learn about digestive systems better. You know the way we use textbooks like so the way we use things like biology textbooks, learn from Wikipedia or things like that. So what this person built basically helps you learn about the digestive system. So they just like showed the intestine and all, but obviously, like if they were given much time, they would build something much complex. For example, they could build like something that can help you learn about the whole different structures in the human body. And if you're having like problems with biology, you can use it to learn. Because like there are some people that they learn visually, like when they see things, they learn better. Okay, this is a nice project. So I'm going to move to the next one. The next one we have reports built by Team GRP 200. Okay, they built a crime alert app. The basic idea is that users come on and post alerts about crimes they experience in an area so other people can check in before visiting the place, especially at night. Yeah, this happens a lot. Like if you live at some parts of Lagos, you really know that this is a challenge. For example, the place you just walked past 5 minutes ago, before you come back, you could have like find someone dead on the floor. Something just happened, like anything can just happen. Like, yeah, I think I like this project, so I'm gonna preview it. Oh, this is not. I don't think they have a demo link. They added a GitHub, but I'm going to check the live. Okay, let me try to create an account.
That should be at Gmail. Okay.
Oh, this thing is not working. Oh, I meant to sign up. I went to log in. Let me just call myself any name. Oh, damn. Oh, okay. I think I understand the scope of this. So you basically report a crime and it informs other users. That is, it can be evaluated in terms of the design and everything. Well, I think this is
You're supposed to
this is
sign
just
up
like
first. It's not allowing you sign up. You have to sign up to
exactly.
report. So
It's not even
this
allowing me to sign up. It's
it's
not
not
allowing me to
working.
sign up. Not working. So in terms of functionality, you guys can score this thing. In terms of the design, so in terms of functionality, now this person, the thing they built, it didn't do what they claim it does because like I'm not able to sign up and even text it out. So I'm going to move to the next project. But obviously, like this is something that makes sense. I'm going to move to the next project. We have my pitch, Team Ziolu. Owners, babes, co-founders, business mogul, entrepreneurs, and many more have one thing in common. That is to create a solution to solve a problem. But nowadays, the case is reversed as people don't create solutions to solve problems anymore. Instead, they create a solution and try to fit it to a problem. Interesting. This the problem might solve. It is a platform that allows users to pitch ideas to a number of unique people and let the users validate their ideas through feedback and constructive criticism. There are a lot of factors to consider while creating a product solution for the masses. What better way than to allow them guide you towards success? Okay, I think I understand the scope of this project. The scope is that instead of building things, before you build things, you should consult the public and see if this thing you are trying to build fits in to a problem or something. But nowadays, people just wake up and come up with ideas. Oh, I want to build a car just because cars help for transportation or something. Okay, I think this makes sense. I'm going to do the video demo now before I test it out to see if it actually does what the person says it does. Okay, I think the person's demo is like there's no audio, but this is just to show us the functionality. Wow, judges, let's look at this design. Oh, this design is badass. The design is so good.
Which can you start again the design? Let's try and watch it again.
Okay, I'm going to move slowly now. The design is badass. This is the design.
Okay, Bifinola, can you hear me?
Judges, can you see the design? I think I like the design.
Bifinola, can you hear me?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I just got some messages that some teams want to present. I know we really opted into for this process of doing the presentation for them because of the network. So let's try this approach of the project is talked about and then we play the demo video. If they have a demo video, then we play it and then we give the team I mean like 2 minutes to just talk about what they've done, right? So like kind of defending themselves. Then we can move to the next person because I got some messages now that some teams are like they want to present.
Oh yeah, that's
Yes.
good.
So let's still give them the opportunity to talk. So if there's no demo video, then we can check for if anybody representing that team is on the call to say one or two things. If we don't have someone, then we just end it at the demo video and like just a brief talking about what that project is in the description that they've put. So they can do the video, the actual presentation of like maybe sharing their screen for what they've done. Yeah,
Okay, that works.
yeah.
I'm going to stop sharing my screen now. Okay, I stopped sharing my screen.
All right. Do you want me to take that up or how are you going to do it?
Okay, so I don't really understand the thing you explained. So basically, you want us to share the demo, or what do you want us to do? What do you want me
Yeah,
to do?
just so let's check the demo. If they have a demo video, if they added a demo video, right? After talking about okay, so this is a project by team digestive system, right? So this is the
Okay.
product video. I mean, the video demo that they've submitted. So that will eliminate the process of them having to do like a long talk, right? And probably they having to talk back and forth. Then when when we are done, like once the demo video has been played, and judges have been able to see that, then if there is someone on the call representing that team, they
Okay, they
can,
can speak on behalf of the team.
on the behalf of the team, exactly, to kind of just defend all what they've done.
Okay, so I think I'm going to start from. Should I start back from the first project, the one I first went
Uh,
on?
the judges have actually started scoring, so we can just proceed.
Okay, I'm going to proceed now. Let me continue sharing my screen. But I really love this project that I just shared now, like the design and everything and the idea. It looks so good. Judges, I'm going to. I'm not trying to influence the judges, but like when something is good, you should always like. Okay, judges. This team is I think it's my pitch. Yes, so I'm going to continue playing the demo video. Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can see your screen.
Yes, we can see
Okay.
your screen.
Okay. Just evaluate the design in terms of the design.
The phenomenal. Okay, this is still the Loom video, right?
Yes, this is the loop video. So the person is actually demoing the project.
Okay, okay, all right.
So the project is that you
Is
build
there
things
is there
before
an
you build.
audio with it? I'm not hearing any audio.
Yes, it doesn't really have to have an audio. So you know the pitch is more of like testing the functionality. So when they come in to talk, they can have maybe talk more about the project. Do you understand?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but mainly looking at this, all the things they said it does, it actually works. I'm going to skip to the part where they are testing. Okay. I think the person is trying to paste in an image link. So you have submitted your page to the platform. Do you see what it does? So like this platform is for you to review people's pitch deck before they start building. So you give them feedback. For example, now if I'm building the something like that works like Google Meet, and we already have like too many alternatives to Google Meet. You know, I'm not actually solving a problem. I'm just like building something because I felt like, oh, this thing needs to be built, or I just want to build this thing. So this is basically what this person is trying to solve. So they are building a public, like a marketplace for getting feedback for your maybe like your project ideas or your pitch deck. So this is like a public marketplace, and it actually makes sense. So if someone from my pitch team is here, we'll give you a couple of minutes to talk about your project. If anyone from the team is here, and can you confirm if someone from that team is here?
Okay.
Hello. Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yes, yes, definitely.
Okay, all right. So I guess I'm like the representative of my pitch.
So, do you have anything you want to say about the pitch, or we proceed to the next thing?
Okay, no, no, yeah. I guess the nominal actually said it all. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So the basic idea
All
is
right, go ahead.
having a I guess a landing page where people can actually like come and either give criticize your project or idea either positively or negatively. The basic idea is having the ability for you not to just create a solution, just create a solution because you can create a solution, but to create a solution that actually like fits to a particular problem. So, and the other advantage I feel my pitch actually brings to the table is the ability for the owners, business owners, to actually see what it feels like to be um, having or wearing the foot of a digital marketer or a marketer in a sense. Because it's one thing for you to have a good product, it's another thing for you to be able to pitch your product to people that people will actually use it. So if you can actually upload your product to or your idea to my pitch and get people to come to my pitch to your particular product, review it, like it, criticize it, you are already doing majority aspect of what we call like the marketing aspect. You get them user validation and user metric, which you can use to like either go back to the drawing board, improve, or see where users don't like or see where you can improve in it. Yeah. So that's also what my pitch is all about.
All right, great. Thanks for that quick talk. So the phenomenon, are you still there? Did you get my
Yeah,
message?
I'm saying there. Yes, yes, yes.
All
Yeah.
right.
So the next thing, so this time I want Eniola and I to kind of like make it interactive. So let's ask a lot of things, and judges, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Like they will definitely answer.
All right.
Wait,
So,
can I ask you something in the report?
sorry.
The pitch guy. Can I ask a question?
Yes, please.
Yeah, sure, sure, sure.
Okay, and my question has to do with the the real reason why the product is built, which is to validate what a founder will want to do. But my challenge is that if you are asking some people on the platform, they may not be a true representation of the real market. So, how do you want to solve that to ensure that it is the right set of target audience that are actually giving the feedback, so I won't get a feedback from a wrong source and still not solving the problem that you wanted to solve?
Yeah, that's like a very good question. Yeah, I also thought about that, and what I came to the conclusion is this. Yeah, if you are a business owner, a very important skill for you to have is the ability for you to be able to filter out the noises from the actual reality, or how would I put it, from able for you to filter out the rice from the wheat, or the shaft from rice from the shaft. I don't know how that thing goes. So if you have a product that you know that yes, your product is trying to like solve a particular problem, and you push it out to people, there's always going to be like 50, there's always 70% there's always 70% that people will actually have something bad to say about that product. Yeah. But if as a owner or as a business owner, the ability for you to actually filter out the negatives and actually see where you can get like the positives from. I don't understand. Like I don't know if you understand. The pain point from people are actually like a story to tell for that particular aspect of it. So you can the person can be like the your your button is not moving or something like that. Now, as a owner, yeah, you can say that okay, why is this button not moving? There are two ways to say it. Is this person 18 or is this person not 18? If this person is not 18, okay, why is this button not moving? Then you can go back to the drawing board. But if this person is 18, yeah, you go through, it's not as if that you take a user response and immediately you just answer it like that. It's not how like a business is done, yeah. So that is another one, I guess, another that should I say advantage or leverage why it's always good like put your product out there. I don't know if that answers the question.
Okay, so what you're saying that it will assist with technical functionality, not so much about the user preference, but users may not respond to technicalities of the UI, but to solve their own problem directly. If you solve their
Ex-
problem, they can give feedback immediately. Probably somebody who is a
exactly.
user or a paid user will give you a more accurate feedback than
You
just
get it
a techie
correctly.
guy
Yes.
on the platform
Exactly.
and just giving you some feedback that is not the way it
Yeah.
just feels.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Exactly.
we
Yeah.
need to be careful with it so that people will not also be misled by
Yeah.
just someone who is looking at the look and feel
Yeah.
instead of the problem that you're trying to solve. That's
Yeah.
just my advice.
Yeah, very. Yeah, I
Yeah.
actually like since this is like just an hackathon. Yeah, there's still more time for. There's still like more time for me like to improve on it. The UI aspect is not actually nice to my to my own taste, and some other functionalities to
It's all right.
prevent actually what you just said. Yeah. So thank you very much for that.
All right, great. Thanks for that question and back and forth. So basically, we'll proceed go to the next theme, and then the next thing we have on the slide is Qualet by Team Ben Robo. So I'm just going to share my screen on the presentation demo that was submitted. So we're going to cap this time because the presentation slides are not meant to be more than 5 minutes at max. So we'll have to stop playing this video at 5 minutes, and then we'll give the opportunity for a representative from Team Robo to kind of Ben Robo to kind of defend whatever they've done and probably also do a demo preview of what they have. So yeah.
Hello everyone, here again it's my group is called Wallet. What this particular application does is that, as you can see from the picture below, you can see a few people here standing in the queue to make a particular purchase based on what they bought. And we know how frustrating this is when it comes to being Nigerians in defensive markets. Like when we go into a big shopping complex and we notice the number of queue on the road, so sometimes we might get frustrated and leave that particular goods there. There are so many ways in which we have actually solve this problem. And one of those ways is by integrating some of this POS into the particular system, the shopping system. And we've seen so many different organizations making use of it without business wisely. That's what this particular app
Guys,
we revolutionize the way in which
can you slow it down, please? Is it
now you don't
possible
need
to
to
slow it
queue for a
down?
particular.
Okay. I'll say it down back. I don't
Please
know. Sorry, I
slow
had
it
this
down,
on
please.
five.
I was like,
Yeah.
is it the person
All right. Yeah. So I hope this is better.
Product or to make purchase, you all have to do it right from your phone. Let me demonstrate for you. So when you come into the app here, although this things are based on the time, when you come into the app here, you are brought with the login screen. Sorry, I wasn't having enough time to create the landing page itself. But meanwhile, when you're when you brought into the screen, you'll be come up with to log into different accounts. So now this particular app is made up of two different sections. One is the customers section, and the second one is the organization section. Now the organization section will be the one to come into this app and register. So if you want basically people to come into your store, scan a particular QR code and pay and make some transaction based on what they purchase through their phone, you need to come into this particular site for registry. Now let's come in. Let's just register a particular organization here. So I want to say Genztechies here. Let's say Genz at mail.com here. Let's say 0784701066. Then we can simply put in our password here. This is just a dummy password. Don't try this. Then we can simply click on the quick account button here. And as it says what organization with this phone number already exists. So let's try changing the phone number here. Then we are presented with this screen below. So you'll be asked to type in your email in which which was used to create this particular account. So I'm going to click on login right now. Now we are going to get back to our dashboard. So as you can see right here, we have the dashboard. They presented us with a written here and our total balance based on the transaction made for that particular day. As you can see here, the total balance is 0 naira, the pending balance is 0 naira, and the denied payment here is 0, not naira. Sorry, this is actually a glitch. Then we have 4 sections here. We have the two sections here, the transaction and the product section are what the organization use to manage their products within the company itself. So as you can see here, it says what no transactions are available for this for today. But meanwhile, this will be populated soon. So when we come into this products, companies itself can actually come in here and add different items. So let's say you want a particular customer to come into your organization and scan a particular QR code based on the products in which this QR code was label. You can see.
Okay, yes, so we'll have to cap it at 4 minutes. Sorry, we can't go through the whole video. But Benayad, are you here to add anything to what you has just been played, and possibly answer questions from the jury?
Yeah, sure.
All right,
Can you hear
great.
me?
Yes. So
Okay,
yeah,
sure.
you have like 1 minute to just wrap stuff up. I know we could not play your video because it was way too long. But yeah, do you have any other thing to
Okay,
say? And do the
sorry about
judges?
that. I think the big mistake is that I'm a stammerer actually, so the video length will actually exceed the time limit. So basically, what this product allows you to do is that we know how frustrating it is going to a store and queuing just for you to pay for that particular product. What company? The only way it seems to solve this particular problem is by allowing organizations to make use of this particular product here. So what they do is that you come into this particular organization here, you create your account, you add your product. Now each product in which was added has a unique QR code. Then the unique QR code will definitely allow the customer to scan them. So once they come into your app, come into the shopping mall or the store itself, each product will be labeled with the QR code. So once customer adds the QR code here, they can then come into this store, scan it with their phone. Then once they scan into their phone, they'll be redirected back to a particular site with these products, the price, quantity, and the description of this product along with the image. Then instead of you waiting for you to pay to the cashier there, you can simply pay right from your phone. Then once you complete your payment, the organization will receive a notification that a particular customer has paid and awaiting verification here. So how does the organization verify if actually a customer was actually make successful payments for this item here? They can do so by their own QR code scanner from their app itself. So what they do is that they come into the app. Once customer pay through their phone, they'll be given a particular QR code for the organization to scan. Once they scan this QR code, the organization
So
will be
Benayad,
able to see the
I would have to cut you there. You've also passed like the 1 minute timer to just add one or two more things to it. So I think it's up to the judges now.
Wait, Eniola. Sorry for cutting you. So Benaya stutters. So I think the best thing to do is not to cut him off. Instead, we should help him summarize all the things. Do you understand?
Yes, sure.
So basically, the judges, what it built is that it built something to make things easy for stores and malls. So basically, what it does is that the owner of the shop or someone that is shopping, you kind of like scan the product, then you can pay for it from your home. Just go there and pick it up. I don't really know if that's what you meant, but and also you can just make transactions right from the QR code. And as a store owner, you can have all your products listed virtually, so people can pay for it. I think it's just like how will I put it? Like
Self, that is
and
self checkout.
exactly something like that.
Okay.
To move on to the next team, and you're like, you can
What's
go ahead.
what's the name of the project again? Once again.
What's the name? Quality, okay.
Quality.
Quality.
Awesome.
So, judges, do you have any questions for him?
Yeah, my question is on the issue of security. If someone enters into a Jara mall and probably enter a shop, you have done your personal you've done the QR code, personal checkout, and the person has paid and it's time to leave the place. How do you ensure that he didn't take more than the product, and also whether he's taking the correct type of product out of the store?
Okay,
so
sure.
That's just my own security.
Yeah, thank you so much. So in the process of creating this application, like I said before, if you're able to finish this video, you will see the part here. So basically, once the customers finish purchasing the product, the app itself, that's the one on the screen here, will generate a particular QR code in which the customer would go into the cashier office to scan. Then the organization will then scan this QR code. When they scan this QR code, they'll be listed with the product in which this particular customer has purchased for. So they'll be listed with the price, the amount, the quality, and the description to verify actually if this customer bought the exact goods. Then once they scan this QR code, organization can then approve or deny the transaction if anything goes wrong. So once they approve the transaction, the organization app will definitely debit the client's bank based on the amount he or she bought. Then once they debited, the organization app will send a particular email to that same client, that same customer, to the email used in getting the paying for the product there right from their app.
Okay, Favor, you can go.
Okay, thank you so much, Benaya. I think the product looks pretty interesting, but I just have a few thoughts. One of which is how do you successfully what are the plans to integrate this with existing point of sale software that exist in a supermarket? And the second, a follow-up question to that is, have you really thought about a way to reduce the turnaround time for people? I was expecting to see that your product
Yeah.
should be able to solve that wait time that happens within the supermarket, but it still looks like it's almost like more like a
Yes,
pay
you go
capture
back
kind
there.
of. Yes, exactly. So maybe you could communicate your thoughts as well. How do you reduce the turnaround time for people in that are coming to a supermarket? And how did you have plans to integrate with existing point of sale softwares? Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. So in the in future plan, what I try to do for this particular product in terms of point of sale is by integrating it with existing um platforms, like for example the Beauty Square API, which allows customers pay directly make payments from their app in two different way, either from the terminal app or the through your card. And in terms of reducing queues in the in this particular organization, what I tend to do is that although there will still be although there will still be a way in which customers would definitely get delayed, but this particular app itself would definitely increase that speed, because on a normal occasion your bank wouldn't be by the time you use your card, you're going into the cashier to pay for that particular item. There might be some network issues with your bank, but this app actually solves that. You don't actually need to use your card again. All you just need to do after payment is that the QR code in which was generated would be sent to the organization to scan. Then when they scan it, you receive a visit or a
I think it's
notification.
okay. It's okay. Yeah, it's all right. I think you've already answered it, so I won't overlabor it.
Yes.
All right, nice one. Yeah, let's
Yes.
move on.
And we'd always also want to bear time in mind for upcoming participants. All right. So the next project we have is Velo, and then we're just going to jump right into the demo video that was submitted. Yeah.
I don't really care for that person anymore. Put me down,
And then, can you please pause for a second?
Hello?
So
Yes,
there's
I can.
something now. Not everyone, the demo video was more of like functionality. So I
Hello,
think
can you hear me?
it would be better if we can read a little thing about the
Can you hear me?
project before you share the demo. Yes, we can hear
Can you
you.
hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Elena, do you get that?
Yes. Okay, I did get you. All right. So okay. So basically, Vilo is like a social media platform for university students, right? And it is of the idea that a group of Gen Z of teenagers can come together during the Gen Z Hackfest to build a platform which will help university students across Africa share and gain knowledge, right? So they would still have 1 or 2 minutes to kind of talk about what they've done. But yeah, I get what you said. So just to really pull up on Velo.
Yeah, you can continue with the demo video now.
All right.
That's finished.
All right, so that demo video was quite short, and probably just going through all what they had. So yes, I would give it to a representative from the team Velo to kind of talk about what they have done and add 1 or 2 more things to it and answer some possible questions the judges may have.
May I have a question? Good evening, everyone. This is Csaba Moldovan from Hungary, Europe. Regarding this platform, I would like to know what is the next step. As I saw that the platform has the opportunity to share thoughts via feed and chat with others and features like that. But when they decided to make this project come true, what was the idea? What is the goal, the final promised land where they want to go with this project?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Important.
I think Team Divine is Divine on the call.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good
Yeah,
evening.
good evening.
So,
Did you get the question? Okay.
yeah, I had the question. Well, actually, the application is not complete. If you go to the live site, I'll sign up. It's not working. But we decided to continue the app, whether we win the hackathon or not. We decided to continue the project.
Okay.
Okay.
So, what was your end goal? I think he asked the question of like, what was the goal of
Yeah,
what's
what is it all about?
yes.
Favor wants to speak.
So I think the first of the design is pretty much minimalistic.
Yes.
But then I went to the live, the live view, right, the web, app, on my browser. But I'm unable to sign up, so I'm not sure I'll be able to understand. Like, is it enough? Everybody have ideas, but it's enough to what in short, right? It's good to have ideas, but how do you translate into design or into a solid functional project? Well, I'm not seeing that here. So there's no way I can even assess. I'm just seeing a lot of text. Yeah, talk is cheap, but work is the most important.
Yes, that is correct. Okay. Does any other judge have a feedback before we proceed to the next?
I think we all have the same thing. It looks like a good idea. It's like the old Facebook. This is how Facebook started, and we knew what it turned out to be. So maybe something big, but I don't think they really been able to unlock it from what is here within the number of days. And like the young lady said, um, with or without the hackathon, they want to give it a second shot, which I will support. Try and do the second shot, but here we couldn't connect with it here. That was my feedback.
Awesome. All right.
Okay, so I kind of have like a recommendation for the team as well. So an hackathon doesn't give you much time to build. So I think instead of building the landing pages, you should have instead worked on the real functionality. Do you understand? So probably if we're having a next iteration of the hackathon, so you should focus on the functionality, not really the landing page itself. So and then I can go ahead with the next thing.
Yes, may I have another comment regarding this? That we all know what the hackathon is for, and we absolutely appreciate all the results we got until now. And I know that some incredible project will come. But as my jury partners mentioned that when you start to create something, you need to know where you want to go. As even if it's a hackathon for 3 days, you need to know what is the dream, what is the promised land you want to go. And of course, you start to go on the road to the promised land, and you start the hackathon, and you have 3 days to do something you can, but you have to have the idea of the end of the road. But anyway, if you will connect me to this team after the this evening, I can provide them some idea and feedback regarding, because it's a nice project, it's a good one,
Yeah,
but we would like to know more about what is the final picture of this project.
Awesome.
yeah, important.
Okay,
Mm.
great. So I think the team from Vilo should definitely reach out to me or the Phenomenal so you can get connected to one of the jury members on the feedback. All right, great. So the next project we have here is called Lifu Med, and this is done by the team Mind Optimizers. Interesting. All right. So it says that we built a med app where if a user is not feeling well, they can make inquiry about it. They get results. The results they get are possible diagnosis, home remedy, and common medication. They also get related symptoms and have a chance to request for a doctor. So currently, they do not have a demo video. So I'm just going to try to, I'm sharing my screen now of the website, and I can also share the live link in the chat. I can also send the live link to the chat. And then once I go through it, we'll give a representative from the team, if they're on the call, a minute to talk about what they've done. So, yeah, Trace, create an account and like, yeah. So I think you definitely have to do all of this sign up information and all. So we won't be doing that for you because
Yeah, I shared the link on the stream so people can try it out.
yeah. Okay, great. So, yeah, who is from the Lifu team here? Do you have anything you'd like to add about this your project and maybe talk more about it?
Good evening, everyone.
Yeah, good evening.
Okay, can you? Okay, sorry. Good evening. So my name is Oluwaseyi, and I am the team leader of the Mind Optimizers, which built this life med rather. So basically, what we wanted to do, the reason we couldn't do a video was because there was not enough time to like do a video. If it was even at the last minute I submitted anyway. So what we basically built here was that we created a medical web app. Sorry for the background noise. Just sorry. I hope you can hear me. Sorry because of the
Yes, we
background
can.
noise.
Yes, we can hear
We
you.
can
So
hear
what
you.
we did, okay, okay, thank you. So what we did basically, okay, can I do a live presentation just quickly?
No,
If
no,
Yeah,
it's
not
sure.
fast.
just
Okay,
Just
Just keep
just
talking.
tell
Someone
us
is
what you
speaking for you.
built.
okay,
That's the
okay.
plan,
Sorry.
sis.
So what we did was we created a medical web app where users can do a quick checkup. So maybe if they are not feeling well, we can do a quick checkup, and then what the result they get is that they like there will be a list of symptoms. So they are going to select the type of symptoms they have. So when they select the type of symptoms they have, they get the result. Yes, that's where you are now. We couldn't add like a lot of data, so we only added one. Yeah. So they get the possible diagnosis. It's just demo data that is there anyway. So they get possible diagnosis of their symptoms. They get home remedy and common medication. And then if they think that they want to request, like if they want to see a doctor, they can request for a doctor. Yeah. Yes. So on the sign up login page, actually on the sign up page, what we did was that we added two checkbox. So when you want to register, yes, we added BMI calculator. So on the sign up, you can check it. Please help us log out. Can you please log out? Yes, you can check that it's working. So on the sign up page, when you want to sign up, you can select if you're a medical doctor, you can select because you also have a different profiles for doctors. So if you're a medical doctor, you can sign up, you can choose it. But if it is help you need, you can also choose that it is medical help. So when you choose medical help, you're just going to go straight to the place where you check for symptoms. But if you're a medical doctor, no, it's not functional. We couldn't do all those things.
Okay, great. I guess you've completed the 1 minute, and then I've been able to help you do like the presentation while you do the talking. So does the jury have any question for Team Lifumed before we move on to the next team?
Yes, yes. I have a question,
So
right?
that's what they did it.
I like the. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Sure, sure, sure.
Okay. I like the idea, but I'm still trying to figure out, where the AI is coming into. It feels like, just a list of data, put in maybe we call a JSON data, and then you're trying to once you see a select drop down, it shows you like was up there. But I want to understand that AI field, right? And that's one question. The second
Okay.
question is
Please can you come again? Sorry.
so yeah, I'm trying to understand where the AI field comes into play, right?
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
But for me, when I checked the website, it felt like just like you trying to consume, a data from a JSON, whatever, and them showing up details on the screen for users to see. That's the first part of the question. Then the second part is symptoms, are not unique, right? Let's say are not unique. Malaria is different for different people, right? Just the same thing as fever is different for different people. So
Okay.
how do you tend to pull all of this data together? Do you have plans to use OpenAI GPT-3 to use consume that kind of service to put on your platform? Or I want to get your thoughts.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. So for the first question, the AI, well, where the AI comes to play is on the search page, like where they check for symptoms. So they search for actually it was I was not supposed to put malaria there. It's not the list that is supposed to be there is not something like malaria. It's supposed to be something like you are feeling cold, maybe you are feeling headache, you can't move and stuff. I just added malaria there to like make it demo. So when the users choose what is wrong with them, maybe they are not feeling well, they are feeling headache or they have leg pain and stuff. So we have a backend. We couldn't implement it once again because of the time. We actually have a backend available for it, which has like hundreds and thousands of different symptoms, medications, and stuff. So when they check for a symptom, maybe they're not feeling well. Maybe we use a keyword. We use a keyword to catch what is wrong with them. So it is the keyword that we are going to use to check for the symptoms on the back end, which then returns a result to them on the front end. So that is what we wanted to do actually. We actually have a back end for all the data, like there are hundreds and hundreds of it there, but we couldn't implement it because of the time. That's why I just added a demo data there so that you can see what I did.
Okay, great. I don't know if anyone still has any question for Lifumed.
Okay, okay. I think one of the just dropped a question in the chat. Do you consider the gender while building as well as geographical location? Yes, this is true because like some illnesses like they behave, there are different variants of illnesses in different places. I think that is true. It is a question for you. Do you consider gender while building as well as geographical location?
I don't think person is there anymore. All right, so
Uh,
because of time, we'll just have to move to the next team. We're really way behind schedule. And then the next project we have here is I'm going
Oh,
to.
sorry, sorry. Can I? Sorry, it was
just
network
just
issue.
just a minute.
Yes, okay. So actually, we didn't consider gender or location because we actually think what we have there should be for everybody. It doesn't have to be if you're a male, if you're a female. So what you just have to do is that you choose what is wrong with you there, and then for the location, no, we didn't think about the location too. That's all.
Thanks for that.
Okay.
Yeah. So a quick brief of what
So,
safe.
sorry, Nila. sorry for cutting you. For the lethal team, yeah, I think your project is interesting. It would be great to reach out to like more like a medical professional while building this, because I know some items like body mass index is different for different people. So you might want to get maybe have like a medical practitioner on your team to ensure you're building the right app for the right set of people. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for the advice.
Thanks for that feedback to Favor. All right, so the next thing we have is SafePal, and basically SafePal is a mobile application that can be used to report missing persons, and also SafePal can track its users' location with their conscience, to know their whereabouts, so that in case they went
With their
missing.
consent, I think it means consent.
Okay, all right. To know where they went missing. It's very easy to track them because SafePal have the necessary data for security agencies like police to carry out investigation. Okay, great. I guess that's a brief about the project. So let's watch the demo video. I think this is a mobile app, so we may not be able to have a preview link. So yeah. Okay, no audio.
Okay, so I think this makes sense. And I can you talk again about the functionality to really confirm if it actually works like they said. I didn't really get that part well.
What did you say?
I said, can you talk a bit about the functionality? They said the thing they
Okay.
said it
Or
does.
since the video doesn't have an
Okay,
audio.
can I?
Please,
Hello,
yeah.
I'm here. Can I explain?
Yes, please do
Yeah, sure,
explain
sure,
as
sure,
like
sure.
the video is going
Okay,
on.
so basically, you can report a missing person using SafePal, and this is the process on how you can report a missing person by filling out information and other stuff like his personal information, name, age, gender, maybe skin color, ethnicity, and stuff, and also his last seen information, which is like the state he was last seen, the local government area, and also a full address, and also the date. And then on the next screen, it will be like a picture, like a recent picture of the person. So, yeah.
All right,
Yeah, and
great.
then the next will be
Okay.
like a phone number to contact someone in case the person in case the person is found, and like a contact information for like a parent or somebody guardian of the person.
Okay, so I'm not really a member of the jury, but I just like want to ask a question regarding this. So is there a way for it to like does this thing integrate with security agents and also is it going to be
Yeah,
a non-profit?
yeah, that's the plan. Like maybe a security agent will have like will be like will have like an authority account on the app, and then he can be able to like post missing persons in case like some the person's family members cannot, and then also like every missing person has to be verified in some ways, and basically yeah, and also in case you're scared of going somewhere and you're not sure you might be safe there, like safer can track your location, that is to ask you questions like where are you
Okay.
going and stuff like that. I can be able to
Okay,
like
okay.
show a demo. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've seen the demo. What I'm
Okay.
really worried about is that like how what's the revenue? I'm not sure if I should ask what's the revenue, but because like I'm not really sure how this thing will like be sustainable or I think it makes sense though. Oh, I should not really ask questions about this thing. Yeah, I don't really know. Just have
Um,
any question.
okay, okay, let me just say something. It's not always about revenue most of the time. You do a
Yeah.
social impact project,
Yeah.
and as long as the
Okay.
operational expenses immediately it's hosted, I don't think they're going to spend so much money maintaining it like that. So
Yeah, yeah,
it's a
exactly.
function of how many users are going to be there, how many missing persons live were saved, how many kidnapped people were saved, and then they can, after a while, be able to raise an impact fund, to support whatever they are doing. So it's a very, very good idea from what I could see. My major question will be some of your data points, phone numbers, email, the picture, and co. Is there a way that an algorithm can also work on the background that maybe when that phone number comes up anywhere, somebody will know that, okay, a missing person whose phone number has been reported, the phone number is now on in Ibadan or something. So what so that can improve the number of people that they can trace and then be able to recover fast, technologically, not only when somebody see them. Are you
Okay.
thinking about that?
Yeah, so basically, yeah, I have like a lot of idea regarding the app, like even including that and some others as well. Like you can be able to report so many stuff. Yeah, but due to like the limited time we have, just 3 days, like at the first, I don't even know what I'm building. I have to like sit down and think, and then eventually I came up with this idea. So definitely along the run, in the future, even after the hackathon, I have to like implement something like that. And I think, yeah, it's possible to do that.
It's okay.
Awesome. All right. So if we don't have any other question, we'll be going to the next project. And then the name of this project is Derm AI, and this is by Team Explore, right? So I'm just going to share the video that they have. Um, but just before we play that, basically it says their description is we've built a mobile application that helps to renovate solutions to medical problems that dominate most people. Cancer has been one of the medical problems most people face. Most people die of cancer even without realizing they had one. So as Team Explore, we decided to specialize in cancer detection in the body of patients by getting clear image of their skin. The patient is expected to log into our app known as the Derm AI, short for Dermatologist AI. The app works by getting user details during registration so as to have some bio info of them. Furthermore, it has a section. Okay, interesting. And the app is made to work with a ML machine learning model that is able to predict if the part of the body is cancerous or not. And it provides a solution and some medical
Mm.
tips to maintain the user health while he or she seeks for thorough medical checkup. There's so much more here, but because of time, we're just going to play the demo video to see it actually works. But this is a nice project.
Just 53 seconds.
And then if someone from the team is currently on the call, you can also just do like some talk while the your video is currently going on as a voiceover.
Oh, and someone, I think someone from the team is Adebayo or something. Is Adebayo from the team? Because the person is saying this is not the app for what you described. It's true. You presented distress, and the name of the project is Dem AI. Confirm.
Oh, okay. Oh my. Oh, sorry. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
because
Sorry.
I'm like,
Okay, so
thank you
I
Adebayo for noticing. Thank you Adebayo.
thank you for that notice. Sorry about that. I actually just checked it now.
So
I'm presenting for another. Oh, they said they do not have a YouTube. There's no YouTube video preview demo yet. So, but I'm just going to share the live link of their project so that people can see the demo, right? Um, so I'm just going to share Darn AI. So it's trying to reduce the cancer burden, improving the quality of cancer detection and closing the care gap. Okay, get started. So I'm just going to, we shouldn't do this, but I'm just going to quickly go over. Adibayo, do you want to say something? Because since you didn't submit a video, there won't be extra time for you to talk about the app. So you probably want to just talk while I go through the whole application.
And the bear is saying it is
Hello.
not his team. He only noticed that you are presenting his own project.
Project. Oh, okay, sorry about that. All right. Is there anybody from the Dem AI team here?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can hear
sure.
you.
Basically, this register button won't actually work right now, and that's because we had some issues actually. We have some issues connecting to the backend for
Okay.
now. Actually, this is actually a deployed app, so the backend wasn't able to. There were some CRS policy issues, so
Course. All right. Understood. Okay. So, is there any way we can see like what works and all? Are you there?
If you have links to Figma or something, you can also share that. Let's see your design or things like that. We cannot really evaluate the project without saying much. Do you understand?
but we are here to. Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Sorry, I don't know if you get the last part. So what I
What
was
is
saying is that is there a way I can actually like the register button is not actually going to work right now because we had issues actually connecting to the
Yeah,
backend.
we got all of that. So
You
do
got that
you
part. Okay, okay. So
can you
what I'm saying now is that it's possible for me to actually do it through my laptop. Like you just see maybe I share my screen or
all right, share
something.
your screen. Share your screen. But you
Okay,
have
all right.
barely 2 minutes, so and your time starts now.
Okay.
Are you having any technical issues?
Yeah. The version of my system I'm using is actually kind of low, so it's taking time to
Oh,
actually start the server.
oh.
Okay. Well, I hope you have enough time to still show a lot of demo because we barely have a minute.
Okay.
I don't know
Well, I
if
think the 2 minutes is up already. Yes.
exactly. So I think the person is having issues. They
So,
said it is PC or something. I don't know if we can move to the next thing,
so
and maybe if we can
let's
quickly
move to
set
the next
out.
question. Yes, fine.
Okay, so the server is not actually one right now. Okay,
Don't
is there a
worry.
way I can
Let's
actually
move to the
present
next
this
question.
later? Hello?
All right, so confirm the link, the presentation link. Someone there was another presentation link for your app that was I think that is the backend side of things, like the where it has like the machine learning model.
Yes. Wait, actually, the AI part, yes, the AI part. The
Okay.
thing is, that part is the one that actually links to the a demo. It's actually a little demo of what it
That
does.
is
So what
this,
is
right?
this? So
That is this. Like this is what
yeah,
is
yeah,
going
yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah. That's it. Yes, that's it. So what you do is
Just
choose a
just
file.
quickly download download a video. An image of a skin. Just put it there. Let's see if it works. Fast.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
So I'm trying to get one. There are really some good pictures here. Um, I really don't know a cancer screen, so this may be a problem. Okay, I'm just going to download one. Oh, there's so many pictures here.
I have a question around this.
So,
Can I ask a question?
yes, please, you can.
Yeah, my question. As someone is talking at the back end, is it from you?
Not yet. I don't know. Please mute your mic if you have a background
Okay.
noise.
So my question is we're talking about skin skin cancer detection. Before we start talking about technology, as is there any do you have a proven research that shows how a skin color that is determined by a picture or camera can determine that it is cancerous or not? Has there been a research done, or we're just thinking about in the future? Do you understand me?
Yes.
Because
I think
the impact is that someone can have a rashes, and your software will say that the guy has cancer, and the mindset of the person can mess him up, and he begins to die. So it's a major issue. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And
Okay, okay. Can I
you
answer
need to
that?
know your
Yeah,
also your
sure.
background, or whoever is, maybe there's a research or whoever is giving us that authority. Go ahead.
Okay, we have made a research concerning that the app is majorly for cancer. The moment you have an image, if you are feeling okay, this particular image might be having some symptoms of cancer, or you are not sure. The moment you have the image and you load the image on it, it will detect if it's cancer. It will let you know. It will notify
Oh,
if that
hello,
particular skin is
hello.
cancer.
My
Okay.
question is not technology. My tech is your own credibility. Who are you? Which research have you done? Where did you do the research? How deep was the research that will give us what this is? You are more or less going to judge people based on what the pictures say. If you tell somebody that he has cancer and we are not sure of what you need to tell us your own pedigree as to who and what have you done to the extent that your picture can give us whether somebody have cancer or not. It's very, very important because this is health and safety we are talking
All right, sorry,
about. Do you
can I answer
understand?
that? Yeah,
Please
can I
go
answer
ahead.
that?
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
okay. So basically, the if you read our readme file, like the description of what the app does, is that basically just because of the limited time we were given, and though we actually thought of that the skin can't actually just be what's going to just the camera whether someone has a blood cancer or not. So basically, we talked about actually collecting the personal bio of each users. So collecting the personal bio of each users, there's a way you're actually going to integrate it. Like there are some medical histories of maybe a O type group or a B plus or a AB plus group actually having cancerous bloods and some skins that they actually skin types that they have. So there's this data that has a lot of let's say it has a lot of details about that. So using machine learning, you can actually predict whether a user actually has a cancer or not. So it's not just from the skin at all, it's also from the blood type, the maybe the user's details about maybe what he eats, how
okay.
he actually so stuff like that. So it's not only about the
All
skin, but it's just
All
that we
right.
have not actually
We have
implemented
to
that in the
continue
app.
in there.
So
Sorry
what
about
does
that.
right.
what?
Okay, no problem.
Hello.
Yeah. Okay. People would like to ask a question.
Okay.
Um, so Fola Yimi, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I was going through your GitHub repository. Um, but I'm not sure I've seen, this project that you just pitched to us right now. Except you can,
Actually,
point me in the right direction.
yes. I'm going to follow me. Yes, you see them AI.
Yes,
Them AI. Yeah, that's the name of the repository.
yes, I'm right there, but I don't get to, I don't get to see, um, all you showed us right here. So I see a few components here: dashboard, homepage, navbar. But what was shown here was a different thing entirely.
So can you like I don't know what you're seeing right now, but from what I'm seeing right here in the Dem AI book, there's actually a README file under it that actually describes what we plan to do.
I think what he's saying is he's actually going through your
I'm going
code.
through your codes. I'm going through
Exactly.
your codes, not just your README.
Okay. Going through the codes, yes. From the sign up page to the I'm going to the source, then that's from the source you have the dashboard, yes, and the components. Then in the dashboard, Okay.
Okay.
So what this
Okay.
part does is
Okay.
that it
Okay.
actually collects data from the user. So there's if you see, I'm telling you, you're going to see file import, add event is now all the stuff. So what does that is that it actually collects images
Last
from the
question.
user. It collects
Last
images from the
question.
user. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
So how do you currently train your do you sort of train your machine learning models? Do you currently train it, or you're using existing trained models?
No, actually, this was trained from the data that we actually gathered. It was not, we're not using existing trained model, no. We actually trained it ourselves and get accuracy from the data we gathered. That's how we got the accuracy that we used to predict the model.
Or how many
Sorry, I
percent
don't know.
accuracy are
Sorry,
you
I
looking
don't know.
at?
There's actually another person that actually is actually working on this for us, and that's for us. I don't know if it's on this platform right now.
I would like to have a word with Fawaz, yeah, to ensure that your project really talks about, it's doing what you say it's doing. I'd like to know if you train you train the models, or you're currently using an existing. I know Google has a bit of ML models you can play with, and
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
talk
So
about accuracy. Sorry, you talk about accuracy. I want to know how many what's the percentage of accuracy that your model offers. Thank you.
Okay, so I know you probably want to have that answer back to that question, or you probably don't. But because of time, we would have to move on to the next team. Thanks for your presentation.
Also, Nila, sorry to cut you. So there's
Yeah,
something that
yeah,
this
may I?
this is not like the final after the judges, sorry, the jury, they give
hello,
like a feedback of
how
the
far?
people that
Are
they.
you listening to the listen?
Hello.
Are you listening to the?
Yeah, we
You're
can hear you.
watching. Are you listening?
I think someone is talking. Someone is having like background noise or saying something. So what I'm saying is that after the jury has like given us the feedback and everything, we'll still have to check if this project we actually built. Because I'm checking them AI GitHub repo now, and I'm seeing that they deleted 32,000 things, and I'm wondering how this kind of thing will be possible in 4 days. And then I don't know if you get
Exactly.
from my standpoint. So
Yes,
we've
I
also
get.
reviewed. This is not like the final. This review is based on what you said it does. So we review based on violation of our code of conduct. Because mainly looking at this, I'm saying something is source here. Do you understand?
Yeah, sure. Thanks for pointing that out. The phenomenon. So I'll just go to the next project just because of time. And then the next project we have here is Greenify, and I'm just going to read up a brief of what Greenify is about shortly. Sorry. All right. So Greenify is an initiative seeking to reduce the pollution in Nigeria and Africa as a whole, whilst being profitable to people who share this goal. The way it works is by providing a platform through which people with recyclable wastes can organize seamless appointments and meet up with registered recycling companies at specified locations to turn their recycled materials into exchange for a monetary commission. That is what Greenify is. So I'm just going to play the presentation video of what this Greenify is about now. All right. So I'm going to play the video now. Sorry about that. Watch it. Okay. Can you see my screen? Okay, yes, can you see my screen? Okay, so if someone from the Greenify team is here, you probably may want to just do like a voice um over for as your slide is currently being presented, of your video is being presented. Oh, sorry, I was muted. All right, so I think that's the end of like the video for the demo video. So this is like basically what was built. So make a greener earth. I'm just going to try to sign up. Um, um, yeah. Password. Password. Yes. So my first name. And I want to see my screen. I'm not getting that
Oh,
audio.
it has registered.
Are you sure you can hear?
Hello.
Yeah.
I've tested it with the error. You can still log in. I think they have problem with the notification.
Okay.
Mm.
Um.
You
Okay.
give, you give
Just
the
put
same
in your
number.
real phone number, I guess.
Yeah.
So you can log in now.
All right, great. So basically, yeah, this is correct. I put my first name as my actual username. So I think we can book an appointment, check for locations, and then the first name, um, location. Okay. So um, I'm going to put my actual location because. All right, so I won't be going through all of this. But I don't know, is anyone from the team here, or does any member of the judge have any question for this project? So we can move to the next one.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So,
For me, I have a question.
sure.
I know this is a hackathon, so they say 3 days is it's short, but challenge I have is that I could see your app up to level of booking appointments. I've not seen how the appointments are confirmed, and there's nothing that shows how you're going to take it to the recycle point. I don't know where the recycle, but that's where when it becomes where you can monetize it. You know, by the
Mm-hmm.
time the waste gets to where they recycle. So, but this is not pointing towards it at all. It's just the onboarding process that we can see here.
Yep. Yes, that's very true. Yeah. So without much delay, we'll go to the next project, and then we have distress. So I'm just going to share that real quick. Oh yeah, so I think it was distress I was playing the other time for Dem AI. All right, can anyone see my screen now?
Yeah, sure. Distress.
All right, great. So, quick one on what distress is about. Says have built an app that aims to ease the insecurity problem in Africa, especially Nigeria. The rate at which murder, kidnapping, terrorism, and other crimes have increased in Nigeria is alarming. The app provides a way for individuals to contact emergency numbers as fast as possible whenever they suspect anything or feel insecure about the area. The app allows the users to select up to 5 contacts they prefer to contact during an emergency. The app sends a
And
distress
sorry for
message.
cutting you. Sorry for cutting you. So I just got a message from Distress now. They said they submitted their project twice because they uploaded the wrong video the first time. So I don't know if after reading, just check if the video is the right one.
All right. I'm trying to get the other presentation. Okay. I think I just got one. My phone screen record will be used at the app. Okay. Um, okay. I guess this is the other one that they want us to. They submitted a zip, not.
Oh, yeah, because the person is talking to me right now as you're presenting theirs.
Yes. So I'm going to and they also have like a video presentation here, but I don't know. We just probably have to work with the one we have here. So sorry about that. Can you hear me?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so we're just going to continue with like the video they have here. I'm unable to. Yeah, the second one is in a zip format, and then I'm unable to play it directly from that zip. So sorry about that. We just have to work with what we have here. All right. Okay, I think that's okay. It's not all yet. Okay. I think that's went through the whole app. Um, okay, so basically, that will be it. Does anyone have any question for the distress team? All right. So without since we don't have any question, we'll just move on to the next one. And,
Okay, he's asking if he can make a presentation since the right video couldn't be played.
because of time, we will probably not be able to accept that. We're really behind schedule. So yeah. The next team is we have here is the free part team. And basically, well, what the brief. I'm going to read the brief, and I'll share my screen on what their demo video is about. All right. So free pad. Thousands of young girls don't have access to a menstruation pad. The app is designed to encourage people, especially women, to provide free pad to young women in their neighborhood. A young girl in Oshobo will indicate interest, and a donor can ask her to pick it up at the nearest pharmacy at or store at no cost. Interesting. So let us watch the demo of how this works. I'm going to make this 2x so we can.
Okay, so now we create different accounts. One as a donor, the other as a recipient. So here.
It's just 3 minutes now. Why 2x again?
Okay, yeah.
Enter an email address. Okay. So a phone number. Okay. States, state, we can see password. Now we have registered as a donor. Over here, we'll be registering as a recipient. See me there. Here's Kenny. Oh wow. Kenny at sample.com. Enter a phone number here so they can receive an SMS once the donation has been made. Alright. Okay. So Ekiti states, okay, Ekiti here. Ekiti General. This is maybe fictional item. To pharmacy. Yeah, so password, and we create the accounts. Now you're able to make a request, and the request will be seen on the donor dashboard over here. So here it says Kenny Lawal, get the name of Kenny in Ado Ekiti. So if we refresh here, you can see the request counts. So it's a time. Okay, and this one. Those donates over here. So donation has been made. Refresh. And you can see here Amount donated cost 500 naira. That's the amount, and it's taken from the wallet balance. One happy recipient has been added. So yes, there's no payments built in. It's all hypothetical, but it can definitely do some good for people. Thanks and goodbye. Sign us now.
Okay,
Sign us now.
I think that's the end of that presentation.
Wow.
Yeah. All right. So do we
Is the
have any
person
questions?
is this person on is this person on the presentation? Is he here
In the
now? To talk?
I don't think
Huh?
so. Is someone from the free part team currently on the call?
Favor is asking for the link to the GitHub.
Okay. I'm going to share that shortly.
Okay. Was the person a Gen Z community member?
Hello, good evening, guys. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, very
Yeah, I'm sorry, I was on mute. Yeah, my name is Akinshola Farouk, and
okay.
FreePad was built by me and my teammate Adele. Adele is currently not here. He's a very busy coder, but yeah, so I think he's actually watching this. So FreePad is just very simple. It's straight to the point. We want to assist girls
So I think
that
we've gotten what we've gotten what to do. Just
okay,
for
okay.
for us to ask questions and
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
in Ado Ekiti,
Live streaming.
has
Live.
received a bit of one free pad. You know, how do you ensure that it is there? Is there an arrangement with the general hospital, the pharmacy, or whatever? How do you handle that logistic and the fulfillment end of it?
Okay. So the answer to that is actually very simple. We've made an arrangement. Well, we are going to make an arrangement. Actually, this is an MVP, so we really not even made the arrangement or anything. So we're planning on making an arrangement with pharmacies, and in each pharmacies you will meet like a box containing with our logo and everything, stating that free pad or something. So when you get to the pharmacy, you will show any pharmacy worker there your message, because immediately you make a request and the request was and the donation was made to your for your request, you are going to get an SMS message. So we are going to present the SMS message to the pharmacist and you get your free patch. Simple as that. That
Okay. So my question is that now you have about 1,000 pharmacies partnering
yes,
with
sir.
you. How much stock are you going to have in each of them? I'm looking at the efficiency. You know, how much stock will it be in one multiplied by 1,000 pharmacy, and the line follow waiting for someone to come and receive one day? How do you fund it?
Okay. So at first at first, the best way we can do this is the general generations that people can make. That's number one. And the another way is by general funding, like we raise funding ourselves. So we definitely can't supply all the pharmacies in Nigeria. We can't 100% supply all the pharmacies in Nigeria, but at least we can supply probably 80% with enough funding and everything. And it is
Okay.
non-profit, it's a non-profit
Maybe we can,
organization.
okay, maybe I can give a little tip. Sorry for trying to come up. Well, for me, instead of you, I asked that question because you said you want to have your own box. There's no need
Yes, sir.
having your box, but all
Okay.
of these guys they are selling sanitary pad anyway. You understand? So you have to do what is called a just in time. It is when there is an order and somebody gets there, that's when payment is made to them. Because you will have received payment, and then there can be a kind of settlement process that okay, somebody is picking up in Ekiti, they debit you, you credit them, and transaction is sorted out without you carrying the cost of stock, which is not necessary. Do you understand?
Yes, actually, that's actually very, very smart. I really love it. I'm going to take note of that. I really like that solution. Yeah, I'm really grateful for that.
Awesome, awesome.
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
so we'll be moving on to the next presentation, which is Vine. Um, the demo link will be shared now by the Phenomenal. So quickly, what is BIME? BIME is a Sorry. All right. BIME enables entrepreneurs, business, merchants, local traders, freelancers, online vendors, and companies a way to record their daily inputs, whether it's in terms of sales or service rendered, and expenses daily, so as to determine the total daily, monthly, and yearly revenue, profit or loss, and expenses incurred. That's a lot. It also allows, it also makes sure businesses have persistent data they can revert to anytime they want to reference a previous transaction or previous service rendered to a customer or client. BIM is a web application platform that anyone can sign up and get started in a few minutes. If you have various shop or salesman, you can add them up and they can have their own dashboard to only record sales and expenses. Interesting. We plan to incorporate adding of goods to the inventory and generation of QR codes for that good to enable seamless recording of sales without entering the figures manually and improving the system interface. Also, we'll build an admin dashboard, a support staff to get connected to our users. Great. So I'm just going to play the demo video of BIM. So I think they were showing us like the user interface here. Is someone from the BIM team on the call? So you can probably do a voiceover and talk about BIM while we have the video presentation.
Yes, sure. Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
They even have a pricing.
Can hear
Hey,
you.
this looks good.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Sure.
Okay, so my name is Sonic.
Yes.
Me and my team built BIM. So as you have explained, BIM is a platform that enables businesses, online vendors, and entrepreneurs to record their sales and expenses, right, on a daily basis. And at the end of the day, they will be able to see the total sales they have and the total expenses they have incurred. So currently, right now, when you sign up, you will just get an email with a default password that you can be able to log in with, and then you can go to your dashboard and go to the other side, that is invoice, to record a new sale or a new expenses, right? You can see. And when you record, it will generate a receipt for you to print it and share it to your customer. So, and if you have like other salesperson, you can be able to add them and they will have their own login to be able to record only sales for you without seeing other details through their own dashboard. So can't see the password to log in. So you have to like check your email. When you have signed up, you can check your email. It will generate like a default password and username for you to log in with.
Awesome. Like I see, you're currently showcasing like how you can also suspend a staff,
Yes.
um, profile, and then summary, total income, total expense. Okay, dashboard, number of vouchers. Amazing. So yeah, judges, there you have it. Buying business made easy. What do you think? Questions, feedback. So we move to the next one.
Yes.
Okay.
You don't have to write the password while signing up. It will send a default password for you to log in with after you have signed up.
All
Okay,
right.
sorry to cut you. Sorry to cut you, the presenter. So after the judges present and everything, after they give you feedback and all, but from our hand, we have to place this project on review because I'm checking your repo now, and it seems that everything was added in a day. Like everything was added 4 days ago. I did not see any history of, this hackathon is a 3-day hackathon, so everything was added in like 4 days ago, like just a single day. So I'm wondering how you are able to build all this thing in just a single day. So after the judges do their thing, we are also going to review this thing. So I'm just letting you know that it is under review.
Yeah, awesome. Favor wants to say something.
So yeah, I'm going through their repository. As much as the functionality, I want to ensure that we have attain some level of originality for the kinds of projects that we are putting out here. And I can see here now that I can see a project called Sales. The last commit was made 10 days ago, and I can see, commits up until 8th of May. So I don't know. I want every other member of the jury to just take that feedback, and yeah, I'll put in my submission.
Awesome. Thanks for that feedback, Favor. So I think the judges would definitely have given a score based on all of this, what they've seen from the demo video and what you said. Your project will definitely still be on review, as two people have pointed that out. So we're just going to go to the next project. I'm going to share my screen before I do like a brief introduction. So the next thing we have here is fund slums projects from slums. All right. So what is fund slums? Now you have to go set up a GoFundMe that is 100% censorship resistant and secure with blockchain technology and IPFS. Why trust an intermediary like a nation, company, individual when you can just open source auditable when you can trust open source, auditable, and trustless code on the world most secure technology? Yeah, that's where we use such services. Well, requirements. Okay, so it tells us we have a couple of requirements to use. And then from what I see here, I think this project is going in for the build with Filecoin track. Yes, so let us see the demo video in action. And if you're from this team, if your video doesn't have a voice audio, you can also do a voiceover while presentation is going on.
Yeah, I'm here.
Great. So you can just like always tell us what is going on.
Okay, you need to see the screen up. Yes. And I'm stuck on my screen. How do I change to see the live stream?
We can hear you.
We can hear you.
Yeah, how do I change to see the live stream? Live stream, because I'm not seeing.
I'm currently sharing my screen. You can't see my screen.
Yeah, I've seen it. Okay, so basically, what this can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, so basically, what this does is that you can create a GoFundMe that is based on blockchain. Everything here works on the blockchain. It is fully decentralized, and you can create a GoFundMe by like I'm doing here now. So I can upload a file. Like if one startup you connect your wallet first, you need to be on the right network. I deploy this to Incubate testnet to test it out. But if it's in production, I will deploy it to Polygon because it's cheaper. So how this works is that I can create a GoFundMe, go to my profile, click on create donation, and I'll fill in some details. I will upload a photo that represents what I am asking for a charity for, and give a short description or a long description, however the case may be, and then type in the amounts I am requesting for it in Ethereum or in local token of the blockchain if it's equally going to be an automatic token. So now if that I do this, I am the file, the image and the text is stored on IPFS. So we not use any back end for this. We use everything will stop. Like I can see here now, I click on description and it went to IPFS. If we had more time, we would have created a better UI for that. For this one, it just took us the IPFS link. So with this now, you can actually create the donation, and somebody now can come here now and see your donation and donate to it. I think I should say somebody can donate to that particular donation, and it would be stored in that particular donation for you. So you can end it and then withdraw it and to come directly to your wallet. Can I do a live stream on and demo it? This not really.
Because of time, we won't be able to allow that. Okay, but also I see this project is kind of competing in the build with Falcon track. So I don't know if Enoch is here, a representative from the Falcon team, to ask more questions on that space. Yes, and Favor
Okay.
would also like to.
All right.
Okay, but say something.
Awesome. The live presentation you want to do, what do you want to achieve with it? Is it
Again,
something different from this?
I want to show it in a more and let me show everything like step by step so that you see how that everything actually works. The smart contract, everything's on GitHub.
It can be.
We don't have much
It can
time.
be different.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you just did is you just you're saving it on IPFS. That's all. You don't have any data on that.
You don't have any. I didn't.
I said you just pointed your text on IPFS.
Yes,
Is
an
that the
image.
only is that the only feature you used?
Yes, for storing this, but then there's a smart contract that does all the storage of the tokens, and then the computation of the storing of the data for each contract is stored on IPFS. I store the content ID of the IPFS links for each GoFundMe in an array in the smart contract. I use Solidity for it. So
Okay, is this your
now,
GitHub, right?
yes.
Okay.
So if that would have more time would have done so many other things because of their other
Michael,
things.
I have to cut you in. Favor has something to say.
Okay, sure.
So I think Font Slum is a great project, and I'm looking out for the adoption by a bit of organizations within Nigeria.
Right.
But my question is, first of it's in the Falcon track here. Do you use Falcon to really just put in your images, or I want to see the kind of direction you use in your implementation of the Falcon technology. Is it
So
just for the images that are on your platform? That's one. And two, I can see a connect wallet here. Are you trying to tell us that? So what coin do users get to spend? Do they have to unramp values like Matic, to
I want to see the
organizations when they want to make donations? Yeah, that's the word. Do you have to send? I don't know what kind of direction are you using to collect funds or coins, right? From users' wallets? That's one question. And secondly, is you only just use Falcons to post your images on the platform? Thank you.
Okay, and those are great questions. In actually, what I used for the images were for the images and the storing of the text was I used directly to IPFS. But if we now have much time and I now have much time to really um go into using Python fully because of the time. So if I'm not going to have done that. And for the but why we use IPFS was to make it fully decentralized. So that we know that every single thing on it is working with a distributed way is working in a distributed way. So now, like if I would have done the way to start, we know that it's fully decentralized. Then for the collection of tokens, users connect their wallets to the smart to the front end, which is the smart contract. So when they connect their wallets and they to create a good form, you confirm it and to take some gas fees. That's why we choose that if we are to deploy this in the real world, we use Polygon for the gas fees. And also we if you want to donate, you connect once you can donate, it would direct you to your MetaMask wallet where you confirm the transaction. So that is how it works. There are other features we added, but because of time, that's why we can unable to do that.
Well done with the job you've done thus far. I wish to have seen more from the IPFS stuff, but you still talked about time. All I just see is you're pointing to. But all the same, well done. Let's talk after this.
Awesome. All right. So we're going to the next project now, which is by is I think this is a team Obanla Samuel. I'm sorry if I got that name wrong. So I'm just going to share my screen. And this is a free download image downloader or like that. Yeah, free image downloading web app. Okay. So I'll just do a brief read out the description. I built a free web app where you can download images for free without payment or any charges. Interesting. All right, so let's just see what you built.
Is this the free pick of Nigeria or free pick of Africa?
Yeah, right. All right, so let's just watch the video.
I'll show you my project, which I did. So this is my link to the project. I hosted it on Netlify, so I'm clicking on the link now. So I'll click on the link. This is a web gallery where you can download images for free. I made it very interactive and animated. So I'm very simple. I made the UI very simple and well understanding. So this is the website. You can download images, series of image, nature, food, art, animals, device, and neon image created by Sam Cole. That's my nickname. So then I click on the like I can click on nature here now. So when I click on the nature, I have different series of images under nature. So I can just click on one. So when I click on this, I can click on this to download. So when I click to download, if I just click on download, so if I open, it's going to download the exact image I actually want to download. So let me click on back. You can download any image, let me download this, and I will get the exact image open. Very easy and well interactive. Well interactive and just very simple. A lot of image. So I can go back to the home. So I go back to the home. I can also click on the food. And I want to download some food images. There's a lot of foods here. So I can just click on one. Let me just click on this download. It's going to download. It's not stressful or there's no any stress there. It's just very simple. Very simple. So I've downloaded the image. I have a lot of food images here. So I can just go back to the home, click home. I can also go to the animal and just move. And this is a snake. I can just click on this download. It will download and simple. There's a fault and everything.
Yeah, I'm
So
just going
it
to
is
try
very
to
easy
skip
for
through because I guess it's more of like download, and yeah, showing us like you can actually download something for free. Great. So, would the judges have any feedback on this for the
I just
process?
click on one to download.
All right. So no
Yeah,
feedback.
for me, can I ask a question?
Yeah,
My
sure.
question is: the person is here. Yeah, it's going to be a free download. If it's free download, is it going to be a freemium kind of app that people can also come? If it's free, it's only people who have either free stock that we want to upload to you. But for those that really have exclusive images, they will want to get paid for it. So how do you want to handle such so that people can get exclusive images on your site, not just generic that everybody can come and download? So I don't know how you want to play in that. Actually, your revenue should also determine sustainability and ability to to attract investors or whoever in future. So I don't know what the plan is around that. That's
Yeah.
just my.
Is someone from the is Samuel here to defend your project? Okay, so I guess he's not. But I guess that's something that needs to be looked into. Uh, yeah, so we're just going to go to the next project. So the next project is Tensor Scan, and this is by Team Solvet. Okay, so I'm just going to share my screen that has a video. So basically, the brief of what TensorScan is. So TensorScan is a web app that uses artificial intelligence via deep learning algorithms to detect malignant cells in the histological micrographs in real time. TensorScan serves as a screening tool to help ease the overwhelming burden of pathologists to make diagnosis for thousands of patients in underserved communities. So I'm just going to play the video. Um, okay. Okay, interesting. Tensor scan demo, right? Um, I don't know if someone from the team is here, from Team Solve It,
And they
to
also attach a pitch deck.
Hello. Yes. So can you hear me?
yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah. I'm Bashir me from Team Solve It. So, a brief intro into the problem we're trying to solve. So we understand that breast cancer is like the most common type of cancer in the world, and in Nigeria also, it's more of the most common type. Considering when you put it in line with the likes of liver cancer, breast cancer, cervical cancer, and the likes. So we created a web app that will be used by radiologists to be able to detect these cancers in histological data set when they prepare them, because we know how much burden they undergo when trying to detect numerous numbers of histological slides in a microscope, just to be able to be sure that yes, it has maybe it's maybe it's cancer positive or cancer negative. So we made use of invasive ductal carcinoma type of breast cancer images data sets. So basically, what we that's what the solution is all about. So taking questions now.
Awesome. Um, is there any?
Sorry, please, just to add, I would like you to be able to project to the infographics. It's just a few slides away.
Okay.
So we understand the fact that AI still needs more data to be able to be able to be accurate in terms of prediction. So we created a system whereby we'll be able to get data from probably cancer patients. Like for instance, now we picked a Yanike trying to like share our histological data sets with us, and we could provide an L toilet for her, and we'll be able to share this data. We'll be able to share this data with the likes of Pfizer, AstraZeneca, who also use such data like this in terms of their drug research. And with this, they can actually they can pay us in altcoin, whatever cryptocurrency, and we'll be able to convert it to money for her to purchase drugs, which she can also use to cater for herself. So as long as these cancer researches are going through. So yeah, and also in terms of data security, we'll be employing blockchain also. So that's basically it.
Okay, I think I have a question.
All right, sir.
On the area of originality, I want to just confirm who else do you know who is doing this in Nigeria?
In Nigeria, there's nobody doing it, but I mean abroad, this is like a very we have AI companies doing this, few of them, because in Nigeria here it's just about trying to like get the data set, but we've been able to like um throughout the 3 days hackathon, we were able to identify cancer research institutions where we can actually get this data set from. So I mean, if we can scale this up, we'll be like the first company in Nigeria doing this.
So what you guys are doing is different from what 4Gen is doing.
Yeah. Oh, so 4Gen. Oh, so do you mean 54Gen? 54Gen is about precision
54Gen.
medicine. So what they are trying to do is individualize medicine. That's the genomic aspect of medicine. What we are looking
Okay.
into is getting histological data set of cancer of cancer patients, and trying to test it to be able to predict cancer accurately.
Okay.
Awesome. All right. So without um, further ado, we'll move to the next project, and that is Weather Log, and that's by Solo Hacker. I'm going to share the presentation. So WeatherLog is a weather web application that allows its users to get weather data of a given location in real time with weather APIs. Okay, so I'm just going to fast track the
Hi,
presentation.
hi. This is a weather. Um, it's an ongoing project actually. So it's weather that allows users to get the weather data of a given location in real time. So, for instance, I decided to look up the weather data in Chicago. I mean the weather condition in Chicago at the moment. So it displays it of temperature. It displays the temperature, the rainfall, uh, the humidity, the current humidity, the current pressure, the the time the sun rose, the time it's going to set, then the wind direction and wind speed. Then it shows the visibility in kilometer and miles. Then the ultraviolet index, the moon rise, then the moon set time. It shows the percentage, the probability of it to snow, then the wind gust and precipitation. And right here, the user decides to not see the full weather data and decides to minimize it by clicking the button right here. And here it displays the hourly weather data within a space of 24 hours. So starting from 12 a.m. of that day, of this day right now. So all the way till 11 p.m. So and right here, it shows the weather data over 7 days. So it shows all the weather information. It shows it all out. Yeah. So it's an ongoing project. This is just a weather. This is just a user's dashboard. So there are a lot of things that I intend to add to it. Then that's just it actually.
All right, thank you for that presentation.
Okay, Jibril is here to defend his presentation or answer questions.
All right, great. So I don't know if any member of the jury would have a question for him.
Hi everyone.
Hi, Jibril.
Yeah.
All right.
I intend to explain a little bit further because I didn't know I would have time to talk more on this. So my intention of building weather log is actually to create to build it on an extent that it notifies its users, like more of creating awareness of its users of the environment of weather. So like it's everything related to weather. It notifies them minutes before the weather change. Notifies its users for various reasons. And also I'm also intending to extend it to the educational aspect, in the sense that a 3 year can make use of it, in that um he or she can learn about more about the weather, a lot like different weather conditions, rainfall, snow, earthquake, and all. So it's going to share tips on how to handle these weather changes as well. So I'm just trying to work on that's my intention of making it done, just to create awareness of users in every possible aspect. So that's it.
Awesome. Thanks for that. So we'll be going to the next project since there is no question from any member of the jury. And the next project we have now is Avin Africa, or I don't know if I got that name pronounced correctly. Um, so Nigeria is one of basically the description says Nigeria is one of the most populated countries with approximately 224.4 million people living on the streets. This is roughly 13% of the population in Africa alone. There are more than 80 million people that lack access to quality shelter. Even Africa is a platform where people who are homeless or in a tight situation can discover shelters, opportunities, charitable events, and get connected with non-governmental organizations and individuals who want to empower them. So there's a long demo here, but we're just going to, because of time, proceed to the demo video that has been presented by the team.
The team of Hackathon was to solve a problem for an average African. So after extensive research, my team discovered that roughly 80% of Nigeria population are homeless. So we decided to build a solution that will help improve their welfare. So Avon is a platform that connects individuals on the streets with housing and opportunities. Opportunities such as charity events, seminars, workshops, and programs. So to get started, I can choose to continue with my Google account, or I can choose to sign with my email. Or let me just click on continue with my Google account. So it's verifying to see if I've already created an account before, but now I haven't. So it wants to confirm my details. I can just increase my name here. Caleb a boy. Then phone number. Phone number. Then socials. They're optional, so I can choose to ignore them for now. Then I can just continue.
So I'm just going to try to skip all this onboarding.
And there you have it. I'm signed in. So if I click on here, you see my account has been created. So I can just click on it and it will take me to the dashboard. Alright, so in the dashboard I can see other location, shelter location that will be shared, event and seminar. I can choose to edit them, delete them, view them and all. But now I want to add my own shelter location. So I can first also add a cover, the shelter name. Alright, so now that is set, we can add the email, contact the shelter, Google Maps, so we can get the longitude and latitude of the location itself. So let me just Lekki phase one. Then yeah, it displays the map just to ensure like this is the right location. I can just click on post, and it's sending the sharing location. And after a while, it is fetched in real time on the dashboard. But then I can choose to edit my profile. Just edit it. Choose another image and yeah, change my name, separate, and edit my other details. As you can see, then I can add the social media, just increase the URL. Yeah, this was fine. Right, so if I refresh, you can see the new profile image has been updated here. Then also the shelter location has been added. The one we just add imputed has been added to the list. So now I can just click on view Google Maps, and I can choose to share this. You can choose to share it, and then other shelter location. Then this, if I click on this other link, it's take me directly to open it on Google Maps. So yeah, I can go back to the dashboard. We delete this. We have duplicates here. I can just delete this. Yeah. So it has been edited and it has been deleted. All right.
Okay. So I'll have to stop the presentation here because it's more than 5 minutes. But I think the judges should have gotten an idea of what even Africa is. Yes. Does anyone have a question for the team? Okay, great. So since we have no question, okay.
So yeah, I have a question.
All right.
Okay. I just want Caleb to tell me, like what's his USP, his unique
selling point.
Selling points here for his app. Why should I use his app? Why don't I go to maybe places like I don't know, maybe Google, not Google Maps, not Google Maps, like some other listings, applications. Why should I use your app? Like I want to just, see his thought process.
Okay, so thank you. Firstly, even Africa is the first to actually be a directory for shelter in entire Africa. So we're the first doing this. Like I've checked and I found that like we're the first to actually be an open directory where people can go and look for shelter. So I don't think for now we have any competitor. Then why you should use our platform is that we're trying to like help people that are needing, people that need these resources, these quality resources. So basically, even Africa is not associated with any government agency. the website is updated and kept up to date by users like you who wants to contribute and improve the online resources for homeless and unprivileged. So basically, I just sit here, just trying to help homeless and privileged. We're not focused on making profits. All right.
Awesome.
So,
I think
can I ask a question?
Yeah, sure.
so.
Yeah, for the shelter, they've listed that they want to host some people that you are also sharing it with. They've seen that they can have a place to stay for a while. At the same time, if somebody is on the street who is homeless and probably a criminal, how do you try and mitigate such? Do you do background check on people that you are sorting out?
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So concerning that, our plan was to is to communicate with organizations. So we're already making plans to like take even Africa after this hackathon to like a reorganizations and make it open source, like make it open for the entire Africa. So concerning the to like talk to these people, like to validate whether they're like homeless or how we like reach out to them. We can just talk to organizations. I know a couple of organizations that can reach out to that. We're already like making plans to reach out to them about um, um, giving shelter location, like giving shelter opportunities and events. Like one example is like church on the streets. So basically, what they do is that they give out food to kids and slum. So basically, people are not aware of these opportunities that are open to them. Like mostly homeless people, they're not aware of this. So what we're just doing is that we're using our platform to like promote them to know that, show them that yes, this is actually happening. Like we're here for you, and like we're trying to make progress to make sure that we improve your welfare.
Awesome. Okay, I think that answers the question that the jury had. Nice project, and then I also see that you guys are wanting to take this to production. You've already bought a domain for it, which is really nice to see. Um, so we're just going to go to the next project by Team Dreamers. Okay, and they have the project name is eClinic. Okay, so I'm just going to share the demo video you have and read a bit about it. So, problem statement: an average Nigerian can testify to how stressful booking an appointment with doctors, consultants can be. The long queue caused by the patient's medical file search by personnel and having to pay for the consultation. The large number of waiting patients at the lounge is also another problem that which can affect one's schedule. The solution: eClinic. eClinic is a patient management system. It allows hospitals, doctors, and patients to pay, book, and schedule appointments online without physical presence. It allows the hospital management system to have a patient database online, which can be gotten into in one search. With this solution, patients will be able to book and have appointments with ease according to schedules. Interesting. So I'm just going to play the presentation video you submitted here. Okay, it's in 1 minute. Great. So we'll be able to go through it. I think it's so this is a more of a mobile app, if I'm correct. Oh, it doesn't have a web app too. So if you're from the eClinic team here, or I mean if you're from the Dreamers team, you may also want to just have do a voiceover while your video is going on because of time. You may not be allowed to take more.
Is anyone from that team here? I'm not sure the person is here.
See. Okay.
But the project actually makes sense in terms of like the design and functionality.
Yep. However, okay. Okay. So I think that's the end of that video. Um, I think someone would like to ask a question. Okay, Favor, please do.
So I just went to the. I have to be sure the demo link here, HMS Coral.vessel.app, is for this project, right? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. So I just went to it, and it just looked like some demo data that's just up there. I can't sign up. Um, you know, so I don't think this project works. It could actually have a good, be behind a good, idea, but just lots of demo data that I can see right here.
Okay, awesome. Thanks for the feedback. Um, yes, so I think that would be it for now. We'll go to the next project. So the next project is Reports by Team GRP 200.
Hmm.
That's a name. Okay, so
I thought, have you done reports?
sorry,
I think report has been. I thought report was taken before.
no, we've not.
Was it not? Oh,
No, we've
okay.
not.
Yes. Was it not a report? I think we've taken report before.
A crime alert app.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
um
Yes, we're taking report. I've taken that.
you've had a report. Okay. The phenomenon I think you've not updated it on the form.
What's
The,
that?
the presentation form I'm following through. So yeah, so we just go to the next project then. The next project is Pluto, Team Pluto. And then they are building a product called Pluto. All right. So let's see
Yeah.
the video we have here for us.
How many more projects to go?
Okay, so let me check. Okay, we have just 9 projects.
All right. So I'm going to share my screen shortly. We're going to try to speed up the process for the remaining projects now, so we can really round up.
How are you?
Okay,
How
so let me
are
read a bit of what Pluto is about. So Pluto is we've built a simple but handy transcription web application. It tells people with the hard that hard on hearing it tells people that are hard of hearing communicate better through text to speech services. This set of people are always stigmatized because of their disabilities. We've built a solution that can help them. All right, so basically from the one liner, it's a transcription web application service that converts um, text to speech. Okay, so let's see.
you?
Treasure is my friend.
All right, great. That was a short one and straight to the point. So that is Team Pluto. If no questions, do we have any questions so we can move to the next one? All right. So the next team is Bizak. I'm going to just also put up their preview. No. And then read a bit about what Bizak is. All right. So basically, let me just Bizak. Yes, so we have it here. All right. Yes, okay, short as well. If someone from the Bizap team is here, you may just also want to
Yes,
add
yes,
the
someone from
voiceover
the.
because your
All right.
video doesn't have a
Hello,
record.
everyone. This is a platform called BX. It's a platform to invest in your children's future through the use of cryptocurrency. In Africa, many people have these difficulties of training the children, like training them through tertiary education because of lack of finances. So now with this BX Web3 application, you can be able to put your children on their way to financial independence, like with our secured smart contract wallets. This wallet cannot be tampered by anyone, by not even me, not even anyone controlling it. So once you store your money there, your money is going to remain there till whenever you're ready to withdraw the money. So now this is the from the review link, from review video. I wish I can share it live. Can I present it live, please?
Because of time, we won't be able to allow that. So
Okay. All right now. So the
Just look through.
sign up process is very easy and secured in such a way that no one else can just sign up to your application. So we send it a OTP to your listen to your email.
okay. So I mean, can you hear me? Are you there? I
I think the
think
person has network issues, or is it still there?
no, he's not.
But me, I really like the design of their landing page. Like it looks so good.
Awesome.
Hello, can you voice?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
can
can.
hear you.
So you still have like another 30 seconds to round up. Are you there, Martin? All right. So Martin is unable to reach due to network issues, and we'll just be going to the next project. I don't know if any of the judges have a question for the Biax team. Okay.
I think
All right.
for them, they are just a crypto wallet, I guess, for what I can hear.
Yeah.
I'm not part of the jury, but that thing, crypto is volatile. So how will you say for the future of your children if like the value of the thing you are transacting in can just change overnight? I don't know if the team thought about it
Well,
deeply to that extent.
it could be a stable coin, but the problem is that how do you trust the what was it called? The that in 18 years it will still be available. But
Exactly.
many of these guys they just come one day and say that it's a one hacker have sent a ransomware and they have shut down their server. So that's a risk that we won't carry,
Yeah,
and there's
yeah.
nobody regulating it. If it's I'm putting my money in a bank now, CBN is regulating it, and you will be sure of it. So that's the only problem I have with it. But it's not for me; it's for the market to the market accept it. Who am I? Do you understand?
All
Yeah,
right.
understand.
So,
Yeah,
we
definitely.
okay, I think you got the feedback. Nice. So we're going to go to the next project, which is called Fraudit. So I'm going to do a quick read up of what Fraudit is. So for we said we built a web app that helps in combining the unending scam issues faced with online payments. With Fraudit, we can be sure that at least a reduction in 60 to 70% on online payment scams will be confirmed. After a user orders a product, before his orders are confirmed after payments made, the web app has been programmed to detect fake, stolen, and untrue personal and bank information. Yes, with the right funding, more development can be made to speed up things and help our country great Nigeria. Awesome. So let's see what's the reason why.
Oh, sorry to cut you. The person for the other team was requesting to speak that time that we were talking about it. The issue that the jury raised of
Someone has a background noise there. Who the person? Can we meet the person, please?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay, so
Go ahead.
I think that is Ezechuku Divine, right? The phenomenal.
yes.
Okay. Divine, because of time, we may not be allowed. I mean, able to let you do that speaking. Um, yeah. So we just have to continue with the next projects because we way past our time.
It's
All
one
right.
and a half hours outside.
Favor
All
say
right.
he
So I'm
has a
just going.
question for David.
Who's that?
So
Favor
I
has
have
a
a question
question.
for Diva. I think it's pretty much critical, right? If you're going to be saving up in crypto, um, do you have ideas around APYs? Since you'll be saving those value, right, in crypto, like I see the likes of Good Ghosting when you save with them, they give like some maybe up to like 14 or 40%, APYs. And what's your kind of direction? Are you just going to hold the money as more like, I will not say escrow, yeah, but just sort of hold the money? Do you have plans for to push up to an API of up to 40% for those that gets to use your platform?
Okay. So Divine, can I answer that question in 30 seconds? If you're still on call. Okay. I think Divine is having network issues, or probably is not getting the question.
Next.
All right. Yeah. So let's go to the next person.
Already.
So basically, I'm going to create the project for Fraudit, until we proceed.
This design looks absolutely nice. Like it's so good.
Don't fall for scams. So if someone from Fraudit team is here, you may also want to just have a voiceover while we are playing your presentation demo, so because we may not have enough time to do that after the presentation. Okay. Is anyone from the Fraudit team on the call? Hmm.
I guess no one is from the thing then, since they are not responding.
Yes. So Fraudit, I didn't really get how it works, but I see they have a good user interface and the idea seems great. All right, so we're just do. I don't know if you have any question. Okay, we have a question, but I
So
mean, it's
yeah,
nobody from TP available, so I don't know.
exactly.
But I
So
think
this is just to influence the decision of the jury. So I just checked the link, and Freddy doesn't seem to open at this end. It just shows me a header and with a navigation bar. Yeah, I can't get to when I click login or sign up, it shows just show me a blank page. So I'm not sure I'm able to test that application. Thank you.
oh, wow. Okay. So that's sad. All right, so I'm just going to go to the next project, and then the next project is Urban Travel, and this is by Team Smart Techies. Okay, so I'm going to share that presentation, then do a quick read up on what Urban Travel was. Okay, all right. So Urban Travel, we built a travel app, and the goal of the app is to make the travel easy and handy, in which travelers and the goal of the app is to make travel easy and handy, in which travelers can always search for the next available flight and schedule their flights without any hassles, also connecting them to available hotels around their destination where they can lodge without having to bother about accommodation, as all the features are embedded in the site. All the features. All right, so we're just going to watch through the demo and see what they have.
Good evening. So basically, I'm just here to share what I and my team worked on during this hackathon. So we decided to work on a travel app, an app that basically makes travel easy and more comfortable without going through any kind of stress. So, and the name of the app to work on is called urban travel. Then we have this is our landing page. Then we have the about page, not the package, contact us. Then we have the login button there and the register button there. In which new users can register an account with urban travel, and we can also log in and see their past travel history and also their present travel history. So this is a flight. Wait a minute, this. So this for booking a flight, and the traveler gets to select the return ticket. Yeah, it also have the dark mode feature. Is it the one way or the multi-city? So I'm going to use the return as an example. Then I'm just going to clear all this. Let's clear this. Let's clear this. Here is asking to select as starting points. And here I'm going to use
skip through.
Okay, so I think a member of the jury has like some issues. Is it issues or something? Okay, so the travel form doesn't seem to work.
and it takes like page 09 and 07 like 2022. And yeah, we return the CCT okay, so.
Is it just me or it keeps switching from
And here we get
light
to
mode to
choose
dark mode?
Exactly. So a member of jury also pasted in the chat that the
like
travel form isn't
like
working.
available. The traveler gets to
So in terms of the design might be good, but
this is
the functionality is not
what we have
working.
done so far.
Also, not to completion for valid location centers. So in terms of design is good, but functionality absolute zero.
Okay, awesome. So
If a team member is
that's
here,
I I don't know. Any member from the urban travel team? None. So without further ado, we'll go to the next team, which is Arctic. I'm going to pull up their demo video now.
Okay, just like other juries have said, this app doesn't seem to work. It shows me a blank page for register. It shows me a blank page with a text for login as well. Auto completion doesn't work. Selection of first class. Well, I don't know. Next thing is I went through the code base. Well, it's a hackathon there, but I still expect to see a bit of best practice. I see they push their env file. Um, you know, but anyways, the app doesn't seem to work, so I'm not sure I'm able to, yeah, good design on the front page, but I'm not sure I can actually assess them based on that alone. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks for that feedback, Favor. Okay, so yeah, he said everything. Functionality not the best. Design yes, but functionality and best practices no. So that's definitely a feedback the team should look at. So we'll go to the next project, which is Arctic, and then a quick brief of what Arctic is. Um, all right. So Arctic, our platform helps bridge the gap between an average man and a skilled man. It connects artisans to people in need of their services. Our platform solves Africans' number one problem, which is unemployment. So everybody can showcase their skills and get employed all from the comfort of their homes. We plan on implementing a feature that triggers Google Map and it shows you the routes from where you are to the destination of your artisans. Interesting. So let's watch the demo video.
It connects. Yeah, so these are platforms connects users and addition together. So because like let's just sign the user that we have used before. So let's sign in. User. So when you sign in the user, takes you to this user dashboard. So this is confidence dashboard. So confidence can post a job. So let's post a job for confidence. So confidence wants to post a job for a painter, Lagos, and the amount he wants to pay is 20,000 for that painter. So it will expire this. So a good painter. So he posts the job and it looks like it's so successful. This takes you to the job. So these are all the jobs confidence has posted for all users. So confidence can also hire an artisan. So you click here, hire an artisan. So all engineers, then to two of all engineers. So confidence can hire. So let's go back. So can go back. So confidence can hire. So let's hire this guy, Samuel Kuhn. So where's confidence? So confidence wants Samuel Kuhn to do a job for him. This will be so the details. So confidence will post the job higher now. So he has hired an artisan. So it will take him to all the persons he has booked. So the ones the artisan has accepted to show higher and this one has to show pending. So these are all what are in the user page. So let's log out and log into the artisan dashboard. So I've logged out. So let's sign in that artisan somewhere. Go. So sign in.
Okay. I think there's a lag in the video. Um,
But I'm not going to like this design looks good. Like everything we're seeing here, they have very, very good designs.
yes. All right. So I'm just going to try this. Okay. Okay.
So because of time, so this is Samuel Kuhn dashboard. These are the recent jobs, the number of people he has worked with. So Samuel Kuhn can approve confidence FM stuff and you can just decline it. So also edit his profile. So let him approve about confidence to show higher. So you can edit his profile. So you can edit it safe to be what he has for 2 years experience and he updates his profile. So to be updated that he has 2 years. So these are all persons that have booked Samuel Kuhn. So confidence FM approve. Seeing these are everything on the artisan dashboard. So you should log out and go back to confidence FM dashboard.
Okay, so and then I don't really know. Like this is taking like I feel
Yes.
like now things are not taking like forever to me.
Very bad, right?
So
All
if the
right.
members
So
of the jury have anything to say to this project,
yeah,
I
we
don't know if
actually
the
have
person
two
is
more
here.
projects to go.
Exactly. No, three.
Yeah, for me, I have a question. I
Yes.
did
You
online.
may
The active guy.
have,
Anyone
Now
from
the
active?
confirm, did they make use of a template or
Macaulay
this
Culture
was raw?
Yes, we
Can I
have
go
to.
ahead?
yes, you can go ahead.
So my question is that did they make use of a template or they did it from scratch? Because I could see that the user is the business is quoting in naira and the users are being quoted in dollars. So I don't know why dollar could come in if you are developing for naira. That's my question.
Yeah, confidence is here. Confidence FM. Can you unmute yourself and quickly try to explain? Because the chat will not really be helpful in this kind of case.
Okay, good evening. Yeah,
Paper is also
from
willing
the
to,
team.
wants to say something as well.
Can you guys hear
No,
me, please?
let him go.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Basically, about the question, so we built from scratch. So at first, we were trying to pay in dollars because, like, dollars is generally acceptable in the world. So, but after much consideration, because looking at the details of the hackathon, it was for Africans, so we thought of changing it from dollars to naira. So meeting up with time changing, so we couldn't change all parts. So we just only changed for the, I think we changed for only the artisans. That is why. So we built from scratch. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we did hear you. Sorry. Okay.
Can I repeat my answer?
Yes, please, if you don't mind.
Okay, just
We
so
heard you clearly.
okay.
We heard you clearly. I'm
So
okay with the question. Don't
okay,
worry,
thanks,
let's
sir.
favor go with the question. Favor go.
So please, what do you say?
Favor asked the relation of his hand. I think Favor should ask this question.
Okay. I think yes. All right. So we'll just be doing the last two projects. So we can call it a wrap here. Um, early office. So I'm going to pull up their demo video. That's if they have one. Okay. All right. So early office. Share my screen. Okay, Favor is back. Do you have something to say, Mr. Favor? Okay, says he has a question for the Arctic team. Please do ask. You're not mute. You're muted. Favor.
Okay, thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes, you can.
Okay, great. I think I like the project that we worked on. But I know it's the hackathon, trying to meet up together, and I'm unable to. I've successfully signed up, but I can't sign in. I think it was an error. They're loading, um, they're loading HTTPS for requested and SQL for the endpoint. So I don't know. That's unfortunately that's going to affect me. I can't even test it out on my end. But then I think it's an interesting project. And yeah, maybe the Arctic team might want to have a few words around it. Fine.
Awesome. All right. So we'll go on to the next presentation. I'm trying to pull it up. So, all right. So the next presentation is by Team Early Office. Just before I read up what Early Office is, I'm going to share my screen for their demo. Okay. So yeah.
My name is Bolo. I just want to show you a quick demo of our early office application that connects Nigerian interns to companies looking for interns.
Yeah, so sorry, I didn't read the description about the project before it started. All right, so Early Office is a sorry. Okay, so Early Office is with the I mean, it said we built an intern corpers board website for Nigerians. It solves the problem of unemployment for Nigerian interns corpers and people looking for work experience. It connects companies looking for interns corpers with individuals looking for internships and international services. We hope for this to grow to be the number one job board for interns in Nigeria. All right, interesting.
So we're barely completed. We started the project about 2 days ago, and yeah, we didn't really have much to know that, but like you get the idea. But I'll show you demonstrating a student account. This is a student account. I already have an account, so I don't know. The admin accounts can register as an admin and can register as a student, but I don't register as a student for now. Just filling your information. Okay, there's no what I'm looking for here. I'm looking for internships. So yeah, you see a list of jobs and everything. And you can also apply for a job through here. So you start just throwing data and you can see if you can apply now. Click apply now, you can send it. But like I said, some functionalities are not ready yet. Same thing for a company. Company council post like look at that is 11:57. I'm saying this now. Thank you for.
Okay. Great. That was a short one, direct one of early office. I don't know if any member of jury has a question for them. Okay, if we don't have any more questions for early office, would okay, Favor has a question.
So do we have members from early office on the team on the call?
Early office, is anyone on the call yet? I'm not sure.
Okay, let's proceed.
All right. So the next one, the last but not the least, the project is called Agron, right? So I'm going to pull up the video, then I'll do a brief of what Agron is about. So it says here that this project was born out of the need to resolve the issues in two major sectors in Nigeria, namely the agriculture sector and the employment sector. Every problem Nigeria is going through presently is due to the underutilization of these two sectors, ranging from cybercrime to kidnapping and theft. Interesting. So I'm just going to stop there and proceed to their video. I'm going to 2x this. And if someone from the team is available, you may also want to just talk about the project while it's loading. While we're watching it, since you don't have a voiceover. Okay, just going to try to skip more. Try now. Everything keeps showing internet server error. Okay. I think the projects they're still definitely in development and all. I don't know. Is anybody from the Argon team? Yeah, Argon team on the call.
Okay, I'm from the fraudit team.
No. We're asking for the Argon team. We've passed the fraudit team. All right. So I don't. If there is no question from the jury about Agron, I think that would be the last projects we currently have on the list. If I'm not missing any. Hello,
Okay. Yeah. And I think there are about two people who are saying that they still want to talk to their project. I think maybe we lost them.
So
Zilu, Zero has not presented the last one. I don't know whether they are here. You
Okay.
understand?
All right.
There was some people that network was
So,
messing them up. I could take them within the next 2 minutes. I'm done.
so we will allow the Zillow team to present now, but we actually got a feedback on a kind of mishap in the team. Like,
You
um,
said?
the Zillow team is going to be the prosper. I mean, there is a possible violation of the code of conduct in the Zillow team, but we're just going to
Okay.
upload their presentation so people see what they did. So yeah, let me just let it work flow. So I'm going to share the screen and then quickly talk about what it is about, and we call it a wrap tonight.
Okay.
All right. So our platform Zillow mission is to support those working to improve the world by giving them access to a platform that enables them to build communities around a cause, engage users and win their support for the community's objective, gain their trust and raise money through donations on the platform. Communities such as Women in Tech, Welfare for Children, and numerous small use cases with similar names that seek a remedy that seeks to remedy a problem in the our platform is designed for those who want to contribute to society, but the need of a vibrant community. Through our platform, we want to help impact the world. Community moderators can blah blah blah. All right, so yeah, that's the idea of Zillow. We're just going to watch the video to see it in action, and then
Hello everyone, I'm Joseph Sheldon. I'm the team lead for Zillow. So we are a community. We're a platform trying to create. We're trying to create a platform for activists and people want to make a change in society, and we intend to help people voice out, um, create an active community and get donations. So recording this, our our front end is not quite ready yet, but give you an overview because we only started building the project some hours ago. Our designer already has made the design. So yeah, I'll go through how the flow of what the project is supposed to work. So essentially, what we're trying to do is we're trying to build a platform where moderators can create communities regarding a particular cause of motion, right? Or them trying to change the world. It could be something like females in tech or welfare for children. They could have a community on our platform. They could engage users. People can join their community. Yeah, they can engage them with communities and live events and show them the purpose of their community and what they're trying to achieve. And they can get donations from the people in the community. So we tailored it in a way that we incentivize active community, active users in the community to donate to their community members in the sense that if the community members have showed good promise, right, and they've showed what they've been doing, right, through their community blog posts, live events, they give updates of what they are doing, what they plan to do, what they have achieved in making a change in whatever they are doing. For example, if a community is tailored to providing welfare for children, show how much has been done, how much areas have been covered, how much families they have impacted, and that will incentivize people to donate because you don't want to donate in a community you don't have trust in. Right. So yeah, that's one thing about our platform. Another thing is like speaking of the community, you can this is how we intended it. This is how we intend the flow of the community to be, where you could see okay a community that is tailored towards food donation and yeah what they do, and these are the interface should have been the front end would have been ready if we had started much earlier or shouldn't tell platform as well. Go to find explore and find communities as using the platform, and you can also search for some. You can also search. I think I already mentioned that you can search for communities and you can look at what a community is about. So this is how the interface was supposed to be. This is how it was supposed to be. You could see what they're about. Look at the live events or things they have, right? All the live events they've done, and how to get in touch with them on their socials. And yeah, you can also join, and you can join the community. You can also donate as well. And the live events is something like a Twitter space. So for now, we've planned it to be audio based. I would have preferred to show this like a more working level, but like I said, we started working some hours ago, like about 12 hours ago to be precise. So yeah, so to be like a Twitter space where they could have the moderators, the people who created the community, speak about what is going on, and just generally speak about the upcoming stuff in the community and what they have to offer. So yeah, that is Zelo. It's pronounced Zelo. If you're wondering about the pronunciation, and we hope to carry this out, finish it up, and we hope that we our idea is validated, and if it is, I and the team, we intend to build this out because it looks promising. Thank you.
Nice. That felt like an actual presentation here. All right. So that will be like the last presentation today. I actually just got a message that some teams were unable to, present during the stipulated time they had. Unfortunately, we will not be able to take those presentations because we are way like 3x 3x exceeded the time we were meant to spend. So we'll just have to call it a wrap here today. And then I'll just call on the phenomenal to do like a roundup um, for the events. The phenomenal, are you there? Hi, the phenomenal. You're
We
currently
can't
not.
hear you.
You're
We can't hear you.
you're muted actually. Try to unmute yourself.
So, Eniola, I think we are done here on our side. We can jump, Abi.
Yes. Okay. The phenomenal is meant to actually
Thank
just do
you.
a roundup. Um, he's trying to join in one more sec.
Now, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, so guys, thanks so much for joining us today. I really hope you had a nice time. Obviously, like we were meant to end earlier, but due to the fact that we have a lot of first-time hackers here, because obviously, like if you've been attending hackathons from time to time, you know how to do live. Because most hackathons, obviously, they usually do live presentation. But if you've attended one with live presentation, you know how to quickly brush up your hack. And one advice I have for the hackers is in case of future hackathons are not like startup weekend or product this thing. They don't really give you much time to build things. So what you have to focus on hackathon is functionality over design. And instead of building landing pages, you should focus on the main app itself. Do you understand? So that's one of the things for hackathon. And we really appreciate the Center Abiru Innovation Lab for powering this hackathon and for supporting the youth in tech and enabling them to build solutions to problems. Obviously, like we've seen a lot of things here that have the ability to scale if given enough time and resources. And I hope we can see the next unicorn from Africa coming out from one of these projects. Thank you so much, the jury, member of the jury, for joining. Thank you for all your feedback and input. And I really want to urge the hackers, please try to use this feedback because you don't really know what is going to happen in the future. Like this is not the end of everything. And also, one thing about hackathons is that it is not always about winning. Obviously, this might be your first time attending, but it's not always about winning. There's a lot of things that are beyond it. For example, if you're not one of the people that did completed a project, this will swear you to build that thing and just complete it all. Do you understand? So thank you so much for joining us, and we hope that you really have a nice time. And once again, thank you to our title sponsor, the Student Library Innovation Lab, and thank you for the member of the jury and everything. So one thing again that is going to happen with the jury is that the judges are going, they're still going to take their time to review this because like this is it's very late, and these guys, all are the members of the jury, like they have their full-time job that they do. So we took at least over 3 hours of their time, and I know that they can't really process much during this live judging. So most of the things will be done offline as well, because the judges will have access to everything, and all judges will give their feedback individually. Then we'll take an aggregate. So it's that aggregate that we'll use to determine the winner, and the winner will be announced at the in-person conference. And as ahead of that, the winners are going to get an invite. Like it's going to be all private. So the winners are going to get like a private invite to come and present their project live at the in-person conference. So even if the winner have been picked, it will only be known by the winner themselves and the members of the jury. So thank you so much for joining this call. We hope to see you at the in-person conference on the 11th of July. Bye bye for now, guys. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to us via Slack. Keep tweeting about GenZ Hackfest. Although I don't know if we still have tickets available because we've sold out, and the tickets we have left are exclusive tickets. So if you can still come, we hope you can come. Bye bye for now.
Okay.
Oh, and
Thank
sorry for the things that we are unable to present. Like you can understand everything from our. It's not really. It's an unforeseen circumstance. Like it is not like something we can actually do. Bye bye for now.
Okay. Bye everyone.